say go through the night. Now Bernadette not with courage they fight. Ridgely, Marlena, and Toomba on deck. Against the order, they won't break a sweat. A world full of darkness, but heroes stand tall. Battling the shadows, won't let themselves fall. The royal oppression, they aim to break free. In the land of the lost, they're the key. No dragons remain, just a distant memory. But the spirit of fire burns wild and free. These heroes, they push on through the perilous haze. And the world has been shattered, they'll find better days. The orders grip titans, but they'll resist. With every step forward, they'll persist. In the face of danger, they'll never back down. The ultimate treasure, the freedom unbound. As this journey unfolds, they'll conquer their fear. Through the storms and the battles, the ending nears. The order will crumble, the heroes will win. In the wakes of woe, a new world begins. So raise your voice, let the tale be told of the fearless adventures, brave and bold. In the wakes of woe, they'll rewrite the story of a world reborn in all of its glory.
Whoa, whoa, in the wakes of woe, we sail, fighting the darkness, we will prevail. Our heroes rise up, an unstoppable crew. In the wakes of woe, they'll see it through.
Before we start tonight's session, I wanted to take a minute to talk to everyone. I've talked to most of you, but for an unforeseen amount of time, we will not be having Not, as he's taken a hiatus for personal reasons. We don't know if he's coming back, when he's coming back, but the door is always open for him to come back. So tonight, Not will be getting written out of the story. I just want that to be known to everyone above the table.
What session are we on?
9.
9, thank you.
The session we leveled up?
Really?
I don't know.
Don't count on it.
My players would do that to me a lot. Like, oh, so we leveled up, right? No.
If you level up, it's at the end of the session. You never start leveling up.
That's actually how I did it.
Okay.
All right, I'm hitting my starting suit screen. Live.
Is everyone good to go? Do I got the thumbs up?
Still one spread, but yeah, just go ahead.
Cool.
Let me know to switch over.
When we last left our crew, endless night had fallen on the ocean. What decks is everyone on? If you could move your picture to show what deck you are, represent. So I know.
I think I was like in the middle of the boat that I remember.
So I think last we left off, everyone was like pushing buttons and
Yeah, button pushers.
yeah, and then Bernadette, Arendelle, Karma were at the bottom making stickers and child-proofing cases. And then where's everybody else? I forgot what happened at the end of the last session.
So at the end of the last session, those on top of the deck saw the sunset and the two moons arise, and Not said something along the lines of "It's happening."
Oh yeah, like the two. Thanks, Emily. Oh yeah, like 200 days of night is about to fall.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Me and Marlena
nighttime.
were wrestling.
That's
We
right.
was wrestling.
Wrestling.
And I won.
Oh, right.
Lena and Toomba were wrestling. It has been a long night, long day. At this point, I'll say all the child-proofing has been made. At this point, This would be about the time you all would be thinking about a rest.
Oh, there's a need to sleep, that is.
I don't know how I ended up
Yes.
here, but I think I'm at the wheel.
I think there's nobody at the wheel, so you ended up just helping.
Should we have a discussion of schedule for who maintains the ship in the night hours?
I believe the answer to that is quite obvious.
It's always the night hour.
It is. I shall assume that role. Unlike you, I require no sleep.
Thank God I don't have to look at the sun anymore.
It is a bit more comfortable, yes.
I quite like the sun.
It just gets in your eyes and it's all icky.
It warms my feathers. Very well, if you are volunteering for watch, then I shall allow it.
I'm captain now.
What?
And it has been a long day, I believe. The rest of us should go ahead and get some sleep.
Are we in the middle of wrestling while you say that still? We're still wrestling?
I assumed we were finished by now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Marlena
I'm
will
ti- I'm
not.
tired.
Marlena will
It's
not
it's
let
time
it
to
go.
get sleep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need sleep. I don't. No.
You there! Not Skeleman!
I can assume you're speaking to me.
Yes. Name.
What? Arendelle?
Skeleman. Better.
Arendelle.
Aaron. Del?
Yes.
Aaron.
No.
Aaron is here.
Arendelle. It is 3 syllables. Just,
L not practiced.
I can tell. Call me whatever you want, I don't care.
I feel sorry. Why?
Are you asking me why you feel sorry?
Yes.
I do not have an answer to that question.
Friends difficult.
Did Cayman, did your guy go to sleep? Are you going to sleep?
Will. Yeah, he's going to go to sleep.
I'm just
Not
gonna
asleep
follow
right this
you
second.
because I don't know where the bedrooms are. Otherwise, I'll probably find. Oh, it's baby proof. They can't find buttons.
That's all it takes to stop the barbarian baby proof it. They can't figure it out.
You just like put a number of fake bombs around.
Yeah, what kind of kid proof is this?
We got some false switches, some big oversized buttons that make a loud clicking sound, and then just plastic covers.
Basically, what Marlene is doing while everybody's.
We have
talking.
a lot of distracting buttons.
Just give her a fidget spinner, man.
Yeah, the entire boat now is just one large ADHD toy.
There you go.
Except I will say that the button that was there a way to seal off the workshop?
Yeah, there's a button that made the workshop like collapse into the floor.
Okay, that one has that cover has a key on it. I'll burn it. We'll work on over the course of whatever time. And after talking with Toomba, do we want to put a lock on the one that submerges the ship?
Yes.
I can arcane lock it if we need to.
What
Okay.
about the arcane gate?
That's on the list. There's
I
a
can
big
arcane
laundry
lock that
list.
too.
Yeah, that one's not super important because the submarine's already
doesn't
on
work.
the ship.
That doesn't work, right?
It didn't work, but
So-
from what the book says, it leads to the submarine and also to other ships that we don't have.
So they all have a covering on them. The one that submerges the ship. We'll say.
That's
Do
the
you want to
one.
lock on that one too?
I'm pretty sure that was the one at the wheel.
Yeah, and that doesn't have to be like tonight, but like over the course of whatever amount
I'll
of time.
say you've had time to get all these pumped out. The two of you working together are pretty knowledgeable, and with an extra set of hands with Karma helping, you could have got them all distributed.
Okay.
As far as the ones that you found, there's probably about 12 that you have found so far. So.
Okay, I think Toomba would have the key to submerge the ship, and Bernadette would have the key for the workshop.
Okay.
I have three spell slots I'm gonna use for Arcane Lock. On the one that makes the ship go zoomy, the one that makes the ship go underwater, and the other for the Arcane Gate.
Okay.
So we got 3 Arcane Locks that only I designate myself. I designate Toomba, and I designate Bernadette to be able to unlock it. No children allowed, unfortunately.
No Marlena.
Aaron, take
No.
wheel.
Well, yes. Yes, I will be piloting the vessel.
So Arendelle is taking the night shift, piloting the vessel.
Yes, sir.
Call if
What's
Ruby
everyone
needed.
else doing?
She walks downstairs and tries to find a hammock to sleep in.
Y'all have cots on the second deck.
All right, well, going there.
Marlena goes
Everyone-
downstairs and she finds a cot that's near a wall with clicky buttons, and she lays down and just clicks them.
Yeah, there's one right next to your cot.
We gave you a special button that clicks. Every time you click, it makes a different sound.
Well, that's a good button.
After like 5 minutes, I'm like, can fish be quiet?
Marlena doesn't react because she's not a fish.
What does Toomba do?
Can fish be quiet?
Ooh.
Yeah, fish, be quiet. Marlena's trying to click.
All right, everyone, calm down. It's perhaps we can. Where is Bernadette? Perhaps we can make some earplugs for Elle.
What, Dad? I not want
They
anything in ear.
They would make it so you can't hear the clicking.
But what if it goes inside?
Finally, that took forever. All right.
We could make
Sorry,
it.
I was updating my IRL spell book. I apologize.
We can make it so. Bernadette, I need help. I can't answer this.
I'm down in the workshop. And I'll come up to the second deck. Did
Hi,
something
Bernadette.
break? Hello, Captain.
No, nothing broken. I was just inquiring about earmuffs or something for Elle. Marlena seems to be enjoying her new.
This
the
fucking
buttons.
fish is being way too loud, and I fucking hate it.
There's no need for no need for that kind of language.
Does anyone
calm
else seem
down.
to be agitated by the clicking of the button?
Yeah, you just heard a muffled "shut the fuck up" come from the top
All right.
deck.
I kicked the ceiling.
Marlena kind of looks over, startled, and she's, what is going on?
Perhaps we should establish quiet hours. I will work on something to quiet the button in the meantime.
Make it to where only she can hear the clicking.
That's better than my idea. I was thinking of a silent spell, but that might be better.
Marlena's falling asleep anyways. It's like when a baby has a pacifier and eventually it's just kind of click, click, click. And she's out.
I will work on something, but in the meantime, perhaps Marlena has an earlier bedtime.
Marlena goes to bed an hour before everybody else.
She thought everybody was going to bed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bernadette. I suppose that's it for now.
Of course, Captain.
Have a good night, and I will see you all in the morning.
I go back downstairs.
Tuma flops on his bed, and like 3 seconds later,
Pumbaa goes to bed, and Marlena is also asleep. What is Elle doing?
Also just almost falling asleep right after it all goes quiet. Yeah.
What is Bernadette doing on the bottom floor?
She's in her workshop. She'll spend some time trying to practice her spellcraft as she's just starting to get back in tune with that. But based on Aradel's suggestion, she's gonna try to find a way to make almost like a message spell that she can infuse in a button. Which I have, I do have that cantrip. Trying to find a way to put that spell in a button, so that way Marlena clicks it or pushes it, only she can hear it. And she does that for a little while, and then when she feels like everyone is probably asleep, she'll switch to her other project that we discussed. And she does all the ritual precaution stuff.
Saucy Bernadette.
About a half an hour, you probably feel like everyone's asleep. You hear some snoring coming from the second deck.
And I'll put those notes off to the side and I'll start working on the other thing.
Okay. Are you planning on taking a rest on this night?
Eventually, but she stays up very late, so I'll either roll for the exhaustion or take the exhaustion straight up. She stays up late in the night. She's having trouble sleeping.
Okay. Arendelle, you plan on captaining the ship all night, or do you plan on swapping out?
There's no sense in waking them up.
Oh.
Since I'm the only one that doesn't require sleep.
Okay.
From a logistical standpoint, it's only reasonable that I do it to maximize the team's already mediocre performance.
I'm going to go ahead and have Arendelle and Bernadette both go and take your exhaustion points now.
You said what now?
Have you both go and take your exhaustion points now.
Take them, or
Yeah, go and take the point of exhaustion.
I mean, Arendelle doesn't sleep, so he doesn't get exhaustion from not sleeping.
yeah.
Oh, well then you're fine.
I've restless nature.
You were fine then.
My perception check was just to listen to see if I could hear anything coming from Bernadette's working environment downstairs.
Whisper, whisper, I send you a DM. Whisper, whisper.
Was Gabbo, was Bernadette talking to herself at all when she was working?
Actually, probably not to herself, but she was probably talking to Homer a little bit, not realizing that she was.
All right.
She wouldn't be. She's like trying to keep it down, but she wouldn't be super. She wouldn't be totally silent. She has to move around and work on stuff. So.
All right.
Yeah, you definitely hear tinkering and tools moving, things of that nature.
Okay. Well, okay. That's about it.
And the sea is calm tonight. Nott is also on the top deck with you. He's on the stern of the ship, just kind of watching the wake of the waters. As the ship passes through it, he hasn't said anything for hours. The crew, to your assumptions, have all retired, and it's only you awake.
This is the time I would do what I just DM'd you.
You sure you DM'd me?
Yeah, the first part I did. No, definitely not you. I apologize. Let me just Control C, delete message, and then go to
See,
the one.
Arendelle wants to.
Sorry, we're on Guy.
As you wake up, you find out one of you has been mysteriously murdered.
Everyone checks their DMs. Like, all right, who is
Pulling an L?
with?
Turns into the game of flu.
Would you get alerts if anything were to be notified?
Who?
Yes.
It would definitely notify you. Would you know exactly what?
It's not. Let me actually check the specifics of the thing I'm doing. For the sake of brevity, yes.
It would be Bernadette. Up very late. Would she see it?
What's her passive perception?
What's your passive perception?
14.
She would not.
Uh,
But if she were to make an active perception,
That would be up to her.
Yeah, probably. She'd be pretty aware of try to stay aware of her surroundings, considering. I also have. I'll say yes, just because I also have Homer with me. So, do you want to make a perception check?
yes.
Okay. There's tomfuckery about.
There's something in there.
Nope. It's a 10. I don't see anything.
Yep. No.
You're none the wiser.
What's Homer's range of that true sight or blind sense?
That's a fantastic question. I don't know why this isn't just something that's open. Sorry, one second. I just need to have a tab open for him all the time. He actually doesn't have blind sense. He just can't be surprised.
Oh, all right.
Actually, yeah, he wouldn't be able to see anything.
So she's just up late at night, just tinkering around, or am I able to get specifics out of what she's trying to do?
I think you'd be able to get specifics.
Do you want me to describe what I'm doing?
Sure.
Okay,
Achievement unlocked.
I take it you could see this then?
I can hear.
Okay, so you want me to describe what you're hearing?
No, it's being told to me. I can't see what's being seen, but I can hear what's being told to me. What is seeing you is telling me what it is seeing.
Okay. Bernadette is hunched at the table. She currently has Homer sitting next to her and his chest cavity is currently open, and she appears to be looking at a book that's in front of her, like very intently focused on this book. And every once in a while, she'll glance around towards the door. Pretty adamant that she doesn't want anyone walking in on her right now.
I remember this guy. Hold on. Where's it? Ah, there it is.
Okay, I'm gonna have it move closer to see if it can get some details out of that book. Plus it's stealth. Do you want to make another perception check, or do you want me to go against your passive?
I'm going to see which one's better for me because I really don't want you to see this. I'll roll for it.
All right.
Okay. 14.
See it.
Oh shit, actually should be a disadvantage, but I still fail. I guess Shai, do you just want me to take license on what it is she's looking at?
I'm going to help you out, Bernadette. Apparently,
Okay.
I still have inspiration from something, so I'm going to give you that inspiration.
You
Reroll it.
can describe it in DMs if you want.
Okay. Now, if I sing out loud, I didn't know if what exactly it was that she has. Alright, I'll take the inspiration.
Thanks for the inspo, bro.
God damn it, it's worse. Okay. Yeah, keep your inspiration. I'm not rolling well tonight.
I tried.
You see the black book that you had destroyed earlier.
I don't know. Yeah. You know what? I think it would have a response to that since it's attuned to me. You would hear a click.
Bernadette immediately closes it and covers it and looks around.
I don't mean a click of like a button or a click of a door close. I mean like, have you ever heard of the xenomorph make a clicking sound?
Oh, like that insect clicking sound?
Yep.
Okay, immediately Bernadette straightens, looks around, and you see that it tells you that she takes the stuff, the book and the papers on top of it, and puts it into like a bag and puts it into Homer's chest cavity and closes it. And is on high alert, looking around.
Let me make one more check.
And I don't see anything, right?
What was your last roll?
14.
Well, if I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna make it look cool while doing it. All right, so, what would you say the darkest corner of your room is right now?
Behind the submarine.
The whole deck is dark. It's only lit up with lanterns.
Oh, well, that makes it even better. So the clicking sound you thought came from behind you, but it's actually closer to above you. As if you look up, you see something, shadowborn, just kind of dangle itself off of the roof and just slowly lower itself to the ground behind you. Stands a good. Let me check its size real quick. Stands just about a little taller than you, actually. It's about humanoid size. But it's Terror. If Terror had a personification, this would be Terror. That's an amalgamation of fears, mortal and immortal alike. It exists like a concept. It's just conceptualized fear made incarnate.
Okay, I'm gonna put a spell. In case it acts aggressively. But it's just watch it for a moment.
He lifts his long, dangling arm up and points a spindly finger towards the chest cavity.
She'll move and stand in front of Homer, and Homer instinctually backs up a little bit. There's been enough intruders on the ship today.
Its neck just begins to rotate. Then it continues to rotate until it gets a little creepy, and then it just 180s.
How tall is the ship? Is Arendelle more than 120 feet away from me?
Probably not. I don't imagine the ship's that massive.
Ship is to scale in the map that we have right now.
Okay, because I know that he's above me. I know he's the only one that's still awake. So Bern doesn't take her eyes off this thing, but she'll just point up and cast message to Arendelle. There's something down here.
As soon as the message is cast, it jerks and just like I'm trying to think of horror movie references. Just think horror film when I say it backs up and just crawls back into a shadow and disappears.
Yeah.
Just hear thumps coming downstairs. Arendelle pops the corner. What is it?
There was something on the ship. I cast detect magic.
Do I have anything that can illuminate? It'd be weird if I did. No, I do not. Alright. Can you be a little more specific?
Shadow.
Shadow.
Came out of the corner of the room. Was not aggressive, though.
What was it after?
I'm not sure. It was watching me. It was interested in Homer.
Actor? And just point towards the Wendigo robot thing.
You see, as
You are both on the top deck currently, right?
No,
No,
I ran
we're-
down
we're down.
in
We're on the
response to
third.
the message spell.
We should alert the captain. There's an intruder on the ship.
Very well.
See if my rat ears picks up anything.
As you say, you should alert the captain. Something breaks the silence of the night. It's subtle, but just loud enough for you to hear.
You alert the captain. I'm going to investigate whatever that was. But did it come from up deck, down deck,
Came from outside.
outside? Yeah, I'll make my way back up deck.
I'll follow up behind him. I tell Homer to stay down here. And I
I
go wake
suppose-
Toomba.
As you breach the surface deck, Arendelle, what you see is a light pillar shining from who knows where out in the sea, breaching the sky, going up to beyond what your eyes can reach. The sea is a canvas of pitch black, and there is just this pure white beacon shining up into the heavens. What the sound you heard is the huge asteroid that just broke the atmosphere. And is hurtling down towards the ocean.
That's a concern. Where is it? Is it based off of its trajectory and speed? Can I say that it's not going to hit us? At least.
It'll probably crash within an 8-mile radius of you.
Elle shakes awake once all the commotion is happening.
Is there a bell on the top deck?
There is.
I'll just run over there and mage hand it.
At this point, I'm waking Toomba, or Captain. I think we might have a...
Oh, what's going on, Bernadette? What?
There is a intruder on the ship and a noise outside.
Ah,
And I'll go over and I'll start waking. If I see the L starting to wake up, I'll wake Mark.
I mean, I'm already jumping out of bed and finding my stuff, getting my
Yeah,
weapons
go
out,
whisper.
brandishing it.
Yes. So,
This is not a drill, everybody. And Tumba jumps out of bed.
What drill?
Elena sees him jump out of bed and she jumps up too. What's going on?
I thought everybody
There
said
are
jumps up
intruders
too
and
hard.
noises.
You three can take your long rest.
Okay.
It is still the late night hours / early morning hours when you're all shaken awake by your crewmates.
What is happening?
What?
there was an intruder on the ship and a noise outside.
You just hear it from the top deck. What?
Sprint up deck.
Nice sprint faster.
Well, Marlena's gonna run. She sees everybody else running. She's gonna run too.
She just does a light jog.
I just
a light
walk up.
Tumba does
You all
like
see
a cartwheel
Skipping.
up the stairs past Elle.
You'll see a large rock hurtling towards the surface,
Ah,
coming from the
I
sky.
have seen.
The fire, so intense as it rips through the atmosphere, you can all hear it now. The reflection shining on the rippling waters.
What's
As your
that?
ship pushes forward through the ocean.
I have seen this before. It was not quite as big last time, though.
Fire.
Can
It-
we see the
it's purple.
shockwave yet?
It hasn't made contact yet. It's still crashing down.
Right, but has it broke the sound barrier?
Yeah.
We should make
Oh, so we're
distance.
too far away for that to be a problem then. All right, so
It broke the sound barrier when you were below deck.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good.
It's pretty.
Everyone, I would recommend bracing yourselves. Something
Why?
impacting the water at that speed could make quite a wave.
A tsunami.
It not like moon or sun?
No.
No, not
It's a
quite that big.
meteor.
Huh.
Meteor.
Marlena thinks it's a fireball.
Fireball?
pretty.
But it not fire.
Is it just the one or is it 4?
Just the one. But to the untrained eye, you would think it looks like a third moon crashing down.
Yeah,
Could I
that's
make
definitely
an
what
arcana
Lel
check?
is thinking.
It's
Could I make an
massive.
arcana check to discern whether or not this is created by magic or if this is a natural meteor?
Yeah, I'll let you make an arcana check.
Thank you.
Do we jump ship?
21.
No,
Seems natural.
stay on the ship.
Oh,
This was not created by magic. That is a true celestial body falling into this planet.
And perhaps we should make some distance.
There won't be enough time. We need to get this boat underwater.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
oh, I thought about jumping in. Okay.
We have
No,
maybe 3 minutes at most.
Do we need rope to tie things down?
No.
There was
Could be
air
fine.
generated on the ship. Perhaps we can put your discovery L to use.
What L find?
Pause. Roleplay for a moment.
The button on the wheel.
Oh, yeah, right.
Uma freezes mid about to slap the button.
We'll just freeze.
You do not press
Marlene
the
is
button
on the edge of the
until
boat.
the rest of the
The
ship
3-minute
is ready.
timer starts now.
Oh
Fuck,
crap.
Captain. Perhaps you will allow L a chance to push the button.
What went wrong last time? We sink, but not sink.
There was a hole open at the bottom of the deck. Bernadette, did you close it?
I will go confirm. And Bernadette goes down to the 3rd floor to make sure the workshop is secure.
Me come too. Make fast.
Alright. Aaron, don't get off my deck.
Marlena starts to inch towards the button.
Oh, right. I'm still on the 3rd bit. My bad.
It's so fun to like roleplay in broken English.
You both scurry to the 3rd deck where you discover the door for the submersible is still open.
We'll go over and close it.
How we do? How do this? She just starts stomping on it.
I'll show L like all the different buttons and contraptions that are needed to both close the door, secure the submarine. Basically, any like safety lockdowns, I have to go in the workshop to make sure that my tools and crap don't go flying all over the place and potentially hurt somebody.
Yep.
Okay, but do place heavy things on this?
There are lots of heavy things in here.
Bernadette, you said your passive was 14?
The door
Yeah.
the door at this time is now shut.
Okay.
And L, what is yours?
Mine. Hold on. 15. Passive perception, right?
Yep.
Oh wait, that's 18. Okay, that's a lot more than I thought.
Oh. Huh. Okay, I thought I got away with it.
Yeah, it was a passive
Bernadette,
investigation.
you don't see or hear anything, but L, you hear it. You don't see it, but you do hear something just crawled over your head up onto the top deck.
I immediately just bash out at it.
What is Marlena and Toonba and Arendelle doing as this meteor is getting dangerously close?
Marlena's kind of hovering over Toomba. She just wants to know, like,
Can I
who's
hit
gonna
the
push that
button yet?
button.
I want to hit the button. Can I hit it yet?
Do not touch that button until Bernadette returns top deck.
Something touched me.
What?
As your ships hasn't changed course, what you originally thought was about an 8-mile radius from the impact zone, Arendelle, is now about a 3-mile impact radius. As the size of this meteor is just about that size, 3 miles wide.
The sky is falling.
It is just about a mile above the surface of the water at this point.
As I'm coming back up the stairs, Mel says that. What?
The sky turns amber.
Press button now!
Press the button!
Oh, send a message on. We are secure.
I slap that button as hard as I can.
I grab onto the railing.
Where's the button on the top deck again?
It's just at the center of the wheel.
Just the center? Okay.
Bernadette, fast button, where?
I already hit it. Oh,
It is up. It is up on the top deck.
She spins up deck. And she calls out, "Find fast button, fast!"
We're
That
going
only
on.
works when we have sails. We're going underwater.
Yes, what he said.
Now I've already hit the button. It should be working.
The button is pressed as the ship slowly starts to submerge, just as this meteorite comes into contact with the ocean. A cataclysmic explosion happens as it meets the surface of the water.
Nice.
Dexterity saving throws from everyone.
Alright.
Gosh.
This is the only thing I'm good at.
Oh, apparently so am I.
25.
I am not.
Oh, dirty 20, I think my extension is.
It's
Can I, as reaction, try and catch Arendelle to soften up his blow?
Oh, let me actually do something real quick.
Oh yeah, let Elle get Princess catch Arendelle.
I had a question. For danger sense, since I have like advantage on dexterity, is that only for traps and spells?
Anything you can see.
So what does it mean if I gain a benefit from it?
If you can see a trap or a dangerous effect of a spell, you have advantage against it.
So
This,
not the
however,
meteor.
Would a meteorite
spell.
count as a trap?
It's not a spell, it's a situation, so this would count, wouldn't it?
That's primal awareness. Not danger sense.
I don't have that.
You'll brace. The DC is 15. Who saved?
I am not.
I
Oh
am
wait,
not.
shoot, I have a disadvantage, don't I?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
No, that's only for ability
Ability
checks, right?
checks.
Never mind. Dirty
Oh.
20.
Phew.
What's the extension that we use for rolling?
Beyond 20.
Thank you.
So everyone saved?
No.
Marlena, what deck are you on?
Oh wait, am I in the wrong thing? What do you mean?
What deck
Oh,
is
it's
What
it?
top
part of
deck.
the
I'm on
ship are
top
you
deck.
on?
Yeah. I'm in the middle. I was holding on to the middle thing.
Marlena, as this shockwave of heat and force ripples out as this meteorite crashes into the water, you fly back as you lose your grip, slamming into Knot as he goes flying overboard. You take 8 bludgeoning damage. What follows is a tidal wave that blocks out the sky.
How close are we to submerging?
You are slowly submerging. You know it'll take about 3 minutes to be fully submerged. But the air bubble was not engaged on the turtle. So those who are below deck are slowly drowning as the turtle starts to submerge.
Wait, what?
Wait, the bubble just happened last time.
Yeah, it just happened
The
automatically.
bubble
when
was
we
a
hit the button.
separate button.
Oh. Okay.
Oh shit. Go to the bubble button. We labeled everything.
Anyone know Botham?
I'll immediately, when I see the water starts to rise on the below deck, I'm immediately messaging Toomba and Arendelle, like just back and forth. We're taking on water. Something's wrong.
The bubble. Shit!
I'm gonna pull out the book and start looking through the buttons.
I think you're not in the boat.
Research, where go?
Which one?
You'd find that the bubble button is the one that is on the staircase going up to the top deck.
Yeah, I went down to the bottom of the staircase and just kicked the button.
You press it as the masts fall and the bubble forms. They're still retaining water, probably up to your knees on the very, very bottom deck. As the turtle starts to submerge. However, that is when the tidal wave hits.
Oh gosh.
I need everyone to make another dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to not affect my rules, but just cinematically, Bernadette goes to Homer, and Homer just grabs digs his claws into the wall, and then just like kind of holds onto her.
17.
9.
And was on his
I
way
got
to
an 8.
on his way to check on Notch when he saw it go overboard when he rolls. And
Homer digs his claws into the wall, and as he goes to reach for you, you just get yeeted across the room as you slam into a wall.
Could I have something make a reaction to that, please?
Sure. Are you holding concentration right now?
I am.
Okay. I will need that check as well.
Let me actually make that check first. 14 for the check.
Yeah, you save concentration.
And that was a 19 on the save to catch Bernadette to prevent her from actually hitting the wall.
Yeah, as this phantasmal force catches you, Bernadette, you do not crash into a wall. Toonba, you are where at on the ship at this point in time?
still on the top.
The top where you were heading downstairs or upstairs?
I was heading over to where I saw Not fall overboard.
Yeah. So you were heading over to the side. So Not, I would say, was standing right here. Marlena slammed into him. He flew off overboard.
Okay, so yeah, Tumba was heading down that way.
We're heading down that way, and you also failed your dexterity saving throw, and you go flying this way as this tidal wave is coming from the left. And you crash into the wood. You break through this piece of wood right here, and you take about 4 bludgeoning damage.
Would that count as falling damage? Except falling sideways?
Yeah, I would say it would.
I mean, it's gravity.
You fool! He is a monk.
Yeah, I know. If you're gonna try, you can definitely do monk shit right now.
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction to slow fall and negate that damage.
Yeah, I would say again, the ship is literally going like 90 degrees. And whatever is happening, the ship is unable to submerge at this point too. So you guys find yourself now with this arcane bubble around. You guys are just in this constant spin. Like hamster balling.
How we stop this?
You don't.
Marlena, same thing. You go shooting off to the left as this tidal wave hits, and you also take about 4 bludgeoning damage as you crash into this fallen mast that is now like laid down. As you like catch it on your way down, and you like just your gut slams into it.
Ow.
You said we're hamster rolling right now?
Yeah, you're hamster rolling on this wave.
In response to the constant change of where is up and down, Bernadette is completely enveloped in shadow.
Bernadette?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So you're still feeling the thumping and crashing, but you're not taking the damage. Something else is.
I feel like she's kind of like enveloped and she kind of feels a swaying motion. I'm imagining suspended.
Yeah.
And Arendelle,
Yep.
you also go flying through some of these planks and trap doors that are on the ship that control raising and lowering the mass. You also take 4 bludgeoning damage.
I don't know if it does anything, but every morning I cast mage armor on myself. If that
That's
mitigates
AC.
anything. I know, but it's a little bit of flavor. You said 3 or 4?
4.
Damage.
as this cataclysmic-sized wave is ripping through the sky. All of you get delirious, you feel sick, and you are free-falling for you don't know how long before the turtle comes crashing down upside down and slowly starts to submerge itself underwater.
Oof. I'm just spinning around the mast, I guess.
Like clinging onto the railing on the side. Oh, mommy.
I'm like pole dancing while you guys are just fucking...
Are ringing inside of the ship.
Marlena's yelling, "Where's Bernadette?"
I'm clawing my way to the stairwell to try to get downstairs.
Yeah, Marlena's just trying to move her way this way. The middle again.
Still upside down.
You guys all can. The ship is kind of like. So the way the ship landed, it landed at like a 45-degree angle. The fins looks like they've gotten stuck in the seafloor.
Toomba's gonna try to crawl to the wheel.
There's land?
Climb or whatever he's got to do.
Arendelle is reciting quadratic formulas to ignore the fact that he is under the water now.
Don't look up. Just don't
I
look
will
up.
need.
Don't look anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't look anywhere.
So, anytime you guys want to go. Anytime you guys want to go this motion, like go this way on the ship, I will need dexterity saving throws or athletics.
We want to move
Athletic
up.
checks. To climb onto the ship because you guys are at that steep of an angle.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely climbing.
These are the stairs to go down, right?
Yes.
I
So
just
right now,
slide
all
over.
of you are right. Let me move your tokens. All of you who are on the surface are like right here, and you will need to climb to get to the staircase that is right here.
Oh my god, I'm off the boat.
Alright, well,
Can I argue using acrobatics?
Well, I'm climbing.
thank God I have acrobatics.
I'm trying to go.
Oh!
Yeah, me too.
I have an immovable rod that I can use.
Finally.
That's
That would
true.
make it very easy for you.
I got a 21.
21 easy.
So I'm just like walking up.
You
the boat.
gain your balance, and you almost just like run up.
I just go to where the stairs and kind of look over the edge of the stairs and yell for Bernadette.
You hear a voice yelling down to you, Bernadette.
I just Minecraft hack my way up there.
Yeah. The movable rod. You just.
Oh, right, I also had climbing speed as a backup plan, but I scored really well.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't even have to make that roll if you had climbing speed.
Yeah.
Is the water all the way up to the top of the stairs?
You were under the sea. You were submerged.
Oh, we're all under the sea.
sea.
But we're in
Your
the bubble,
fin-
right?
So see
Yeah.
see your fins right now, how they're covered in water. Imagine this is like sand, and you guys are stuck in the sand.
So is there
But-
water currently rushing down the stairs as the water that was on the third level is now?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even call out. I just start heading downstairs.
We safe?
But
Yeah. Marlena follows, because she follows everybody. She's gonna fall down the stairs too. She's like, "Wait for me."
We
Toomba
sinking?
is going to the steering wheel. We have
I
already
haven't seen
sunk
swim.
hell.
Oh. So, we swimming?
Yes, something like that.
Wow.
Don't worry, I will have us out of here in a jiffy.
I want to see this. She goes to the top deck and like looks around.
Marlena dives in to go find Bernadette.
Yeah, you all can make it down the stairs, and as you get to the middle deck, you kind of have to like, kind of lay on your butts a little bit, put your feet out as you have to kind of like slide down to that staircase to get to the bottom deck. As you all nimbly manage to do it, you manage to make it to the bottom deck of the ship. Your ship is overturned. Cots are everywhere. A cot is actually blocking the crew door where all of your companions were retired for the night,
Oh my god.
and it seems that they are stuck in there and they can't get out.
Oh. Are they calling out, or is it just dead silent?
You hear some banging.
Okay, thank fuck.
Marlena, you're stronger than me.
I'm
Break them
just.
out.
Oh my god.
You said they're stuck behind all the cots and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Marlena, you know, she's pretty tough. She's gonna try to just throw things out of the way because she just hears voices.
I'm gonna continue heading down to get to where I know Bernadette is.
Marlena, roll a strength check as you start throwing these cots and various things out of the way.
D.
As you do, there's just a pile of people in the back. Tegan is kind of like standing with her foot now on the wall, one foot on what is now like the ceiling. As she's like balancing herself, she helps Karma out. And she climbs out. The other two, the chef and Squaw, are... the chef is kind of laying on his back, kind of like struggling to get up, and he's laying on top of Squaw.
Are you guys okay?
I can't get up! Ah!
Marlena grabs his hand and just pulls him up.
Strength check.
I have so much strength. I hope I don't rip his arm off.
Oh my god.
Whoopsie, I rolled a 20. Uh-oh. Natural 20.
Yeah, you easily pick him up and pull him through this door. But as you do, you see the mangled corpse of the goblin that lied underneath.
Oh no.
A broken neck and a broken spine.
What a way to go.
That's why you wear seatbelts in the car.
Don't worry, small goblin. I will avenge you by destroying the ocean.
Like that
Oh, no,
episode
Goblin.
of
Are you
that
okay?
episode of Fresh Prince where Uncle Phil sits on the rabbit on accident.
I kind of poke the goblin a little bit just to see if it's awake.
It's lifeless.
Instead of like a latent nerve twitch, it just screams.
Bernadette, hurry! They're not moving.
Do I hear or see anything?
Hear or see anything? What are
Or
you trying to
just-
hear or see?
Anything. So I'm just encased in darkness right now, right?
Yeah, it's dark. You hear your crew members kind of start slowly coming down the stairs.
Is there anybody with me
You don't
on the
see them.
second level?
Just the NPCs.
Would I have made it to the third level by this point?
Yes, those of you who head to the third level have made it to the third level.
Bernadette, where are you? I'll say as I cleverly not snap my fingers, but I'll cleverly dispel the shadow spawn.
I'll fall and probably land in some water and just
Who's there? Bernadette!
sit up and kind of look around. What?
There you are.
Interesting.
It was a lot closer than we first thought. I can't submerge fast enough.
I'll stand up. Is anyone hurt? And I'm gonna look around for Homer.
Undoubtedly.
You find Homer. It's looking worse for wear. A mangled pile of metal.
I'll walk over and start casting either if he's completely out, then I'll do the spell slot to revive him. Otherwise, I'm just gonna cast mending.
He's not out. He just looks like he needs to be popped back into place.
Okay. He's gonna use his repair feat ability, and I'm gonna cast mending just enough to get him like not too mangled. I'll be right back. Stay here. We should check on the others.
The crow's quarters was not pleasant looking.
And I'll stand in front of Homer and just kind of gesture towards the door. After you.
I'll just continuously use the immovable rod as an anchor to pull myself up.
Are you outside of what was encasing you now, Bernadette?
Yes,
yes,
it was the spell.
Because Arendelle dispelled it.
There is a red alarm glowing, pulsating on the bottom of the ship. It's where the sound is emanating from, and it's an alarm that's going off, and it's a button.
Do I have any indication of what this was from reading the notes earlier?
No, this one wasn't in the notes.
We'll have to find Toomba and check what that is. I don't want to push anything and risk opening up the ship down here.
Well, to
Are
see
you
that
running,
we
Toomba?
agree. Now let's go. I'll hold my hand out to pull you up.
I'll follow Arendelle. I'll take a stand.
Take his hand to get pulled up. What is everyone doing?
I'm admiring this sight outside, from the top deck at least.
I think being in aquariums.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
All right.
I would also be making my way back up deck.
Making my way
I'm just
up.
I
mesmerized
need
by
some
the sight.
athletics checks as you climb to the top
Wait,
deck.
what?
2 of them.
That is
DC 15.
Even with the immovable rod?
Oh, no. Never mind.
You guys are in the third still, or now you're in the second?
I'm heading to the
16.
second. I'm going to help the crew.
I'm passing through the second. To the
In the
first.
distance, you see 2 red eyes staring at you. They're colossal.
Toomba is currently trying to work the wheel, see if he can work the fins out of the sand.
They glow so bright, you see other things silhouetted in these eyes, like whales.
Huh.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm the
but
third-
I'm also the
down
only one
below,
who
or
knows
on the
this,
second area?
and I am just staring at the face of danger.
I believe this is a step above Colossal. Maybe one would even say Titanic. But I'm Crush. Get it? Because we sunk
Shut.
too soon?
I'm gonna listen for if I can hear any, people walking up behind me. Well, up to the
I'm
front.
gonna find Marlena in the crew quarter. Is
I'd say you
anyone hurt?
definitely hear me walking up.
Yeah, you hear everyone.
Okay, I'll hold up a hand, and I wave everyone over here just while staring out into the distance, the dark waters.
Is
Let's wait.
everyone
Dad,
alright,
where were you?
Marlena?
Let's wait for a second, Dick.
I was down below. There was something down there, but a problem for later. Is anyone hurt?
His point. Look,
I see.
it's not moving.
I'll slide over and I'll hit the goblin with a spare the dying. But looking it over, he's like obviously dead, right?
Yes. The goblin is clearly dead.
Don't tell Al.
Let's look at Marlena.
Should
There
I
is-
do anything with it?
Unfortunately, there is nothing that we can do. One thing at a time. We must ensure everyone else is safe and that we are safe.
Where did everybody go?
Everyone is upstairs.
Is Tegan is the name, right? That was down there too. Are they still down there
Yeah.
and the chef too?
Yeah, they're slowly making their way up to the top deck.
Marlena help them get upstairs.
Ruby wants everyone quiet. Look. She points.
Arendelle
Yes,
is
yes.
not.
What is it?
Arendelle is not doing that. He is covering his eyes as he's finding his way back up deck because he is not looking outside. Otherwise, he will suffer a panic attack.
What you all see is 2 giant orbs of light off in the distance.
Predator.
They shiny.
They just look like 2 arcane balls of fire. And that's when it blinks.
Bernadette, look.
That is a cause of concern.
We
Oh.
turtle. Turtle is prey.
We are indeed. Captain, is there any
Right.
mention of a button on the... May I see the book?
Toomba's already flipping through it. Here, you can read faster than me.
Yeah, I'll try to find what that button is.
Roll dexterity to flip through the pages.
Okay.
Imagine you're doing this very rushed,
Yes.
and I imagine this is the only time this has ever been rolled in D&D, but fuck it. And roll intelligence to see if you can catch keywords while you're doing this.
Okay.
Fast reader would have been such a good spell right now.
I know. 13 on the dex.
Speed read, you mean?
13 on the
speed read.
intelligence. Yeah.
Catching through, and you almost skip by it, as a few of the pages are kind of stuck together. Maybe it's why you missed it before. But when the ship takes damage underwater, an emergency ascension button will make itself known.
Captain, this ship is equipped with a way to ascend,
Excellent. Which way?
which I would assume that is a good question. I'm assuming it will take us to the surface, but we are on
No,
our side.
Sorry, I meant which way is the button?
It is back in the workshop. I'll start heading over there. Actually, I'm gonna...
Underwater is pretty, but I don't like it.
You all see a giant tentacle reach out and slam into the sand in front of the ship. The
Yep,
ground
I'm going.
quake.
I'm going to
If
dash
I-
90 feet.
Me think
Down
Predator
there.
spots turtle.
If I can get to the stairs, can I see all the way up the stairs up to the workshop?
You get to say that again for me.
If I get to the staircase and look up the staircase, can I see all the way to the workshop? Basically asking, do I have line of sight?
Yes, I will say you do.
As Tuba starts running up the stairs, Bernadette's gonna misty step to the workshop.
Yeah, you can do that.
Right about the same time. And she just points to the red light. I guess it'd be on the ceiling, on the floor. Where is this light?
It's on the ceiling.
Which used to be the floor.
Yeah, so it's usually on the floor. Okay, she just points down to it.
Is this when we die?
Okay.
Your orders, Captain.
My orders are to press the button immediately.
Bernadette kind of waits to see if you're gonna do it. I know
Are
you
you guys-
guys
are-
buttons.
No, I didn't.
While he does that, I message Marlena. Marlena, grab everyone. We're about to start ascending quickly.
Elle just sits by the railing, slumps down, almost looks defeated.
Bernadette's on the second floor with me right now, because we were gonna go ahead upstairs, but now you're back down.
I went up to the first, and I went back down to the third to hit the
all the way to the third.
to hit the emergency eject button.
You told her to grab everybody.
Yeah, I just messaged you that we're about to ascend, and I'll repeat that same message to Arendelle. And I'll go through everybody as quickly as I can, but like if possible.
Chef Tegan, we have to hold on.
You hear static whenever you contact Aaron, though.
Like
That's what his brain sounds
like it doesn't go through, or that's your response to static.
Static.
Message L. L, we're about to ascend. Secure everyone.
Ah, okay.
What does ascend mean?
As I look up, about to explain it to you.
Elle doesn't know what she's doing, but she just goes over to Arendelle and hugs him.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
You can feel his heart rate has gone up to maybe about 200 beats a second.
Is there a railing on the stairs?
Is Aaron safe, friend?
As you press this, giant inflatables fill up the bottom of the turtle. They are in the shape of a purple duck floating.
That's adorable.
As
It's the goose!
the air inside this slowly starts to dislodge you from the sand, you see another tentacle slam into the ground a few hundred feet away from the turtle as these eyes slide closer.
Roomba quickly grabs Bernadette just in case.
The tentacles pulse with a molten red ember. What's everyone doing?
Not looking at that thing because that's scary.
Arendelle isn't even aware that something's in the water. He's just aware that he's in water.
You
and
can
now-
hear it and you can feel it.
Well, sure, but he hasn't made eye contact with it.
Yeah.
Because
You made eye contact
he's a
with it.
little busy having a panic attack.
Yeah, by being hugged by a girl.
No, by being submerged under the greatest thing that he has ever feared, water.
Oh, that's true as well.
Is the ship like did it come out of the sand and it's starting to like right itself, or is it just like
It's like creaking as it's like dislodging itself. As it dislodges itself and you slowly start ascending.
I'm just holding on to Tegan and Chef like, whoa.
After not getting a response to asking if he's fine, I just in front of his face.
He's visibly hyperventilating, like he's having a panic attack.
Can you see this beast from the second floor, from the middle level?
I will put in chat what all of you see.
okay.
I guess I'm just hugging from behind, just.
You smell his hair.
We definitely smell different. Definitely.
Smells like lilac.
Lilac.
Yes.
Lilac.
Oh,
flower.
Hey, lions.
Does Tumba want to go back up to the top, or does he stay down here?
Tumba grabbed Bernadette just in case, because he wants to make sure as the ship starts righting itself, make sure they don't hurt themselves even more.
Oh God. Should we
God
head
what?
back up to the surface?
Ooh.
I didn't see it. Hold on, wait. Ah,
It's in roll 20.
that is a human eye. Interesting.
And we see this from all floors, no matter what floor you're on.
You looking outside, this is what you see. Except you see two of them.
Yes, let us head back upstairs, assuming we've righted ourselves now.
As we're passing by the second floor, I'll look in Marlena. We should head to the top.
All right, Marlena grabs the other two. She's like, let's go, guys. Let's get up there. You heard her.
We'll bring everyone up to the top level.
Ellie just has a snoozer really close to Arendelle's cheek. You can probably feel the whiskers on his cheek.
As
I knew they'd make friends.
you slowly start to ascend, the sea grows cold. Empty. The glowing eyes slowly dissipate.
Wow. This pretty. She looks up.
Bye.
Literally just looking over Arendelle's shoulder.
Arendelle's just muttering in Elvish, just repeating
Marlena?
everything that's in the spell book.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Me? Is that what you said, me?
He said goodbye. Make a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it, I should never talk.
Damn it, you used it?
What?
What did I tell you?
20.
Hi.
Oh, she's fine.
What?
Probably.
What happened?
I
Nah,
did
don't
wisdom
worry
because I said goodbye to it. I waved and went, bye.
Where are you at on the ship right now, Marlena?
Bernadette told me to go up So I
All
am
on top deck now.
probably right up on the middle, up the stairs, with Tegan and Chef.
Sensory warning for everybody.
Oh.
Marlena, in your head, you hear something speak to you.
Holy fuck.
Man, Pact of the Deep Warlocks are kind of shit.
She looks over at the other people like, "What'd you say?"
We didn't say anything.
No, I heard.
I'm saying something repeatedly over and over again in Elvish, like a
He's
maniac.
saying something.
Yeah, Bernadette's
Marlena
going over
heard
to
it.
Arendelle.
But your voice was different.
No. Are you feeling all right, Marlena?
I know I heard you say something.
Arendelle now has to deal with Elle's lips just giving a smooch and then walking away.
Arendelle's not here right now.
Yep, he's gone.
Young love.
Bernadette.
Snaps out of it just to make note of that comment. I'm at least 5 times your age.
Where's in panic?
Priorities!
You look a lot younger than 50.
Bernadette's walking up to Arendelle. Did you see her name?
Bernadette, what do you have different voice? Marlena heard a voice.
I do not have
Nobody speak.
multiple voices.
What kind of deal do you want to make?
What?
You said it, right?
I did not. Is
Marlena
something
wants to know. Then it was somebody here. Marlena heard it.
Brenda's
not.
taking off her neck scarf and she looks out towards those eyes. Marlena, do not accept any deals.
Nobody speak. Only weird elf friend is whispering.
When she's standing in front of Arendelle and she's removing the scarf from around her neck. When something starts speaking in your head and offers you a deal, you must carefully consider what it is that you are bargaining for.
Bernadette, I think it might be a friend. It wants me to come over.
Do not think
It
we
is.
are with friends other than ourselves.
Do you like big things?
As you all slowly notice silhouettes of tentacles surrounding the ship, following you in your ascension.
We need to ascend faster.
Bernadette, should I say goodbye again?
What
I
Elle
would
do?
not speak. I would not speak to it again. And can I make the connection that this thing might be talking to her?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a problem.
Oh, just
Arendelle?
calm down.
Hot? We moving up. It hard.
Bernadette-
We moving up.
I am so glad that this thing is not trying to make a deal with me because Arendelle is in a very fragile mental state.
Yeah. As everyone keeps saying, Bernadette, you see that she takes off her the neck scarf that she wears, and she is gonna wrap it across Arendelle's eyes, and then she just takes the extra fabric on the edge and just puts it over on the side, and just holds it.
Bernadette took Marlena's boyfriend once. Now taking my friend?
Okay, yeah. Arendelle visibly starts to relax.
What'd he say?
Something about
Give me
devour.
whatever you want.
Or devour.
I can give you whatever you want.
Oh.
I can
Ooh,
give you
like
whatever
shiny?
you want.
You just see me looking at the distance. Like shiny?
Marlena,
Buttons?
it is not your friend.
Boyfriend?
Do you want big boyfriend?
Is it wrong to dealt an eldritch abomination?
I'm just hunched over and just giving the sassy.
Marlena, I'm sure there are better boyfriends out there than whatever that is.
No, not that. That's my friend. Not
Not your
those
friend.
shiny eyes boyfriend. Like, he said he can give Marlena boyfriend or whatever.
I'll
Maybe
give
shiny.
boyfriend. Me find you one.
Oh, Elle was like, "Don't worry, I'll be your boyfriend." I'm like, "Huh?"
Wait a minute. Marlena, you are more than capable of finding a boyfriend without engaging in a contract.
I peer at Melina as we are discussing this. Has Fish ever had boyfriend?
Almost.
That's not yes nor no.
Pull a wisdom saving throw, Marlena.
Oh, Jesus. Marlena's in trouble. Wisdom. Oh, she doesn't have wisdom. I forget. She's stupid.
Oh God.
On the outside of the bubble, you see a very handsome merman.
Ooh.
Covered in very shiny jewelry.
Somehow he's oiled even though he's underwater.
And he's holding buttons.
He looks just like Fabio.
He's beckoning you towards the edge of the ship.
You guys just see? Do they see him too?
They see the dark emptiness of the sea.
You guys just see me edging towards, like, just slowly kind of walking.
I scratch my head as I walk. Just look at you.
On it.
Bernadette.
Toomba's gonna grapple Marlena.
What you
So
doing?
shiny, so pretty.
Marlena, it is not what you think it is. Do not accept deals.
What? Nothing shine out there, just blackness.
Marlena sees the shiny all
not-
over.
Me not see shiny. Me sees black death.
Open your
Marlena.
eyes wider. Try this.
Marlena, please make a athletics or acrobatics saving.
To get out of your grapple.
Also need passive perception of anyone above a 16.
Oh, I got out of
I
your
am
grapple.
exactly 16.
I'm a
Jesus Christ.
17.
Those of you above 16 hear a small alarm going off below deck.
What that?
I am not able to grab Marlena.
Here's a wait. What if you're above a 16 on what? I'm sorry.
You hear a small alarm going below deck. You're a little distracted right now, Marlena.
Yeah, I don't see it anyways.
Toomba, your grapple failed. Marlena probably just steps over you, I'd imagine.
Just get out of it, like step out of it, like.
Ruby commands Fish get back.
There's no fish. He's a penguin. Marlena keeps walking.
Marlena, I didn't want to have to do this, but I am going to use Water Whip. It has dexterity, but I'll try it. Make a dexterity saving throw.
No? Hey, 5.
Oh,
Alright, you're unfortunately going to take some damage, but you are also
Glart.
I'm gonna knock
He's
you
got
prone.
bubble sword.
You see Elle has a hand on her flintlock at her waist.
So you see Toomba kind of move his slippers, and then like a little whip of water.
Does it like wrap around?
It grabs your ankle and he pulls it, and you fall prone. And you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh
as
shit.
as your concentration is shooken back to reality as Toomba
Yeah, I hit my
grabs
face.
You hear a rumble, a snarl, and a growl all combined in your head. As the ship breaches the surface, you all fail to realize you have gained quite a bit of speed ascending from the bottom of the ocean. You all pop out of the ocean like a rocket.
Well, Marlene's just laying on the floor. She shakes it off, going,
so we all launched like up in the air.
Me not
You know
think
what
Sky
happens
should
when
be this close.
Take like a basketball underwater?
Yeah.
Imagine that times like 1 billion.
So
gosh.
are we pinned to the ship, or are we up in the air?
You guys are like pinned to the deck as you guys are like
Oh, I guess we just fall over.
Well, because it comes up and the force like drives us down. At any point, do we end up like at this kind of thing where we're suspended?
Shit.
Yeah, you guys are getting ready to reach the peak.
Approximately, how heavy is this ship? Would you say it's like 5 tons?
Yeah, I'd say around.
If I feel that we are getting this acceleration, just like being slammed against the ground, and then it suddenly stopped, I can assume what's about to happen right now. Now that I've been calmed down, no thanks to Bernadette. I thank you for that. As soon as I feel myself going up, I'm going to pull out the movable rod and just place it up against the ceiling and click it, because it can hold 8 tons.
As you are, you all start to like free fall, and then are immediately like jerked, and everyone takes 4 bludgeoning damage.
I'll say if we're like high enough in the air that we're about to fall hard, I cast Featherfall.
Bernadette doesn't take bludgeoning damage.
It hits. It'll hit everybody.
Okay.
Oh, hits everybody. No one takes bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
Up to, how many people are here? Us 5. Is there anyone else up here?
Plus Tegan and Chef.
Okay, I'll cast it at 2nd level. I think that should give me enough.
Or the chef's name.
Oh, gosh. Elle gets up from the wooden floor. What? What Aaron doing up there?
The rod is straining against the weight of this ship. It starts to dig into the side of the ship. And it wedges itself inside some of the side panels.
Yeah, I was gonna just lower us 5 feet at a time, just until we hit something. Just kind of click.
Major whiplash with something.
Okay.
Fucking...
Yeah, I'm thinking this is a very dangerous maneuver.
Yes.
I'm going to need dexterity saving throws for you to click that button fast enough.
There's a high chance you can.
Yeah.
Somebody cast guidance on my thumb.
If you miss that click, the weight of that ship is crashing down.
I do believe the only one who can guidance is not here.
Alright, here we go. You said dex save?
Yeah, we'll say you guys are probably, I'll be nice, 50 feet in the air. So we'll say 5 checks. We'll say, I was gonna say like 200, but we'll say 50 just.
What the fuck?
Should be reasonable.
Were we thrown out?
Yeah,
4,000.
Yeah,
we're
propelled.
out of the water and we went poof, like up in the air, and the ship came down without us.
Well, sure, but still, it's too heavy for that.
I will say, DM, I can't cast Featherball at a higher level, so I can only target 5 creatures. So Toomba, Elle, Marlena, and our 2 remaining crew members all are Featherfalled, except for Averted and Arendelle are not. You don't need it? Okay.
Football.
Okay, well in that case,
I have the rod, I don't need it.
yeah, it would be... No, we're all fine then. So not Toomba, not Arendelle.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break.
Oh gosh, something bad's gonna happen.
So, depending on what the save is, we might succeed.
My goodness.
Might.
I'm just thinking, if you're gonna lower it like once every time, that's probably like the best way to go about it, because whenever you fall, I mean, the impact and the gravity is going to like... It is a lot more tons than just 8 tons.
This is...
Every single time.
Well, it says objects weighing 8,000 pounds or less. It doesn't say anything about projected mass. It doesn't bring what is it? Physics into the equation.
Yeah, probably not.
Into the equation.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't attach to the ship though. 'Cause you're on the you just put against the deck, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's dug itself into the ship.
Thank God you also stopped Melina, because Elle was about to pull out a gun and just shoot her in the knee to stop her.
Bro.
Yeah, I was looking at my spells like I got nothing for this situation.
Pact of the Deep ain't worth it.
No, not when it's a handsome fucking Trident boy.
Maybe for a 1d10 cantrip, but not from a tentacle man. No.
Orly is like, Bernadette, take my friend too. Like,
Well, I gotta find.
What would Bernadette's response be to what if he could give you your family back?
yeah, you know, funny enough, I made that deal once, and now I currently have my scarf wrapped around his face.
Well, you did get your family back.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was minus an arm, but that wasn't part of the fine print. You didn't say all together.
Man.
Oh my god. So, do any of us know that Not fell off the ship yet? I guess
Yep.
Toomba saw it.
We haven't made
Everyone
any
on top
rolls
there
to
saw
check that. It's all been like in commotion, I suppose.
Marlena tossed them off, so she definitely know firsthand.
Well, she got thrown into him.
Do you think she recognizes that? I don't think she knows shit.
Yeah, I don't think she would have known. I think Toomba is probably the only one that knows at this point.
Yeah, he just hasn't had time to like really tell anyone. Or it's been busy.
I mean, we've just been up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs.
Don't worry, he's just a McHybrid.
This is the most intense downtime we've ever had.
This is a Shy Girl campaign. We don't get downtime.
No, we get a meteor and a fucking dragon.
Not even one that I could potentially counterspell. I mean, what the fuck is up with that?
We almost had some nice PvP as well.
Hey, you know what? The night's not over.
I wonder where we will find what will happen.
This is prime downtime. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I will never stop giving you shit about your lack of downtime.
I love it.
No, Chad stole my shoes.
You killed our goblin. You dare say this is a casual downtime?
Yeah, but I mean, still useful.
Goblin gravity and a chef killed your goblin.
You created the gravity.
By the way, full disclosure, that is
If
actually
you two
why you
weren't
were
keeping secrets from the ship below deck, you could have warned them about the meteor.
secrets. What do you mean? I was on my way to tell them to go wake up. Whatever.
Persons
By the way,
don't kill
full
people.
Disclaimer,
Guns
that
do.
whole situation with the cook landing on the goblin is why you wear your seatbelts. Because it's not just getting thrown out of the car, you can get thrown into someone else in the car.
How do we have seatbelts?
Actually, we're on a ship.
Where's the seatbelts?
But this is your local safety tip. It's a local safety tip. Wear a seatbelt.
The more you know.
I gave you guys a warning about tonight's session. You should have came prepared.
Shy, you send out the same message every week.
No, I said I can describe tonight's session in one word.
Great.
Trauma. How is this traumatic? It's like it was obliterated us.
The night's not over yet.
This is the opening scene. You forget yourself.
Should we get back into it?
I fucked myself, okay?
Everyone's ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The rolls were 2 15s and a 16.
Cool.
Oh dear.
You managed to make it down.
Oh. Well, it's gonna be.
That is into the last 10 feet.
Well, 1d6 bludgeoning damage is okay.
Then you start dropping as the ship crashes onto an island.
What the fuck?
Onto an island?
Who the
Back
fuck
down
put an
onto
island
it.
under us?
Like we crashed
Put an
on, like
island
that's where we
under
land
us.
on.
Goomba pulls himself up by the flippers and up to the rail and looks out over where they've landed.
Everyone else just kind of finishes their feather fall.
And then I
My
drop.
shoes.
Oh.
I kind of like I'm laying on my side, feather falling.
I just clap my hands looking at Arendelle just on the ground.
I land on my neck like.
Oh, he's dead.
Aaron is smart. Confirmed.
What do I see as I look over the side of the ship?
Who the hell put an island under us?
You see a lot of sand. You see a range line of trees about 400 meters ahead of you. And then off way into the distance, you see the silhouettes of mountains.
It's a big ass fucking beach. Holy shit.
Do I know where there are mountains? A forge?
I'm gonna go over to Marlena. Marlena, are you alright?
Oh yeah. Just like. Whew. I'm a little hurt from the boat, but I'm okay. I ran into lots of things on the boat.
El shoulder fine, just hurt little. It fine.
I'm just on my back and like, oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
I grab your hand and I pull you back up.
Are
Marlena's
there any
a
other
little-
casualties?
Confused, but
This beacon in the sky is still shining true. However, what was once easy to see is now a speck.
We got thrown a lot further than it would have seemed natural.
We lost one crew member.
Me think this was most fun adventure.
We've lost two.
Losing a goblin is hardly a loss.
What?
What do you mean we lost two?
Oh,
Dr.
where-
Frank
where-
went overboard.
where do we?
Not fell over.
What not? She sprints over to the edge.
Well, there goes the one person I tolerated at least half as much as. I mean, oh no. Not
where
Psycho.
did not go?
It was before we submerged. Tuma looks at Marlena for a second and then just says he fell overboard.
Oh, well, at least we can all come together in solace in the fact that he is dead.
I just picture like a cartoon where like there's an imprint of a person behind Marlena. From her running into him.
El slumps down by the railing again and looks defeated.
Are we gonna go get Nat?
The bubble is still up.
I'll press
Push my face against it.
Oh,
Nah.
She beat me to the button, so she presses it.
I found a button. All right.
I'm afraid there is no finding Not. There's no
You
telling
press the button.
where we are.
He's dead.
Who's on the top deck? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those of you on the top deck,
Oh, you look
roll
too
a
excited.
Constitution saving throw
Oh my god.
as
Oh.
the bubble drops. Except for Toonba.
13 only.
Ooh, 13.
Ah,
13.
11.
3 13s. That's got to get us something, right?
Isn't that like the most unlucky number as well?
As you are all blasted with frigid cold air.
Oh, that's it?
Ooh, it's chilly out here.
Oh. I'm gonna sniff the air. Does it smell familiar?
What was once familiar is almost foreign.
The sun is gone, so there's no heat.
I'll not feel great.
Well, I feel fine, but I imagine, well, y'all don't have all of this.
As you look off to the ocean behind you, you see sheets of ice.
Do we have any
Find
way
me
of
home?
do we have any way of knowing where we are?
We are either very far north or very far south. If we went north, then I believe we may be near my place, my home.
Remember, we're at your house?
Been thrown off.
Elle just lies down and sprawls out on her stomach.
It's possible. We should bury the body that we have, and I will take a moment to assess where we are, see if this area is familiar.
I will assess the damage of the ship.
Duma
I'll
will go
find
ahead.
a way
And,
to get us back in the water.
Duma will take it on himself to go ahead and go gather up what's left of the goblin. So that you can
Is
go bury it.
anyone deboarding the ship?
Yeah, I'm getting off so I can try
Yeah.
to find a way to push us back into the water.
As
Bernadette would as
you
well.
both set foot, your feet crunch into the snow, and you fall up to your knees.
Okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Interesting.
What looked like pure unbroken sand in the night, shined on by the moon, was a sleeping bed of snow.
Have we seen snow? Or I guess have I seen snow before during these nights?
Have you seen snow ever?
Well, do we normally get snow? Because I've lived here for a few years, and so I'm assuming I've seen a couple of these nights. Okay.
You've never seen snow ever.
Okay.
And whoa.
Yeah. Let's look. Just kind of run my hand through it. We must be north. As Chimba said, north or south.
We better be lost.
Duma hops off the side of the ship carrying a large, not large, but like almost as big as him because he's about the size of a goblin.
Chimba jumps off the side of the ship and disappears beneath the snow.
we just hear a clacking. We hear a little squeak and then a.
We just see a little bit of blue as his top head just pierces the sand as he walks around.
We see a Bugs Bunny mound as he starts walking.
Marlena looks down and doesn't see him, so she dives in.
You break both your legs.
Oh God, don't do that to me. Marlena's dying already.
And Marlena, who's wearing barely enough clothing, is freezing.
Whew, this is a bad idea.
Yes, it is. Get back on the boat.
Climb back up.
Duma pokes his head up. All right. This is not sand. This is actually quite nice. Give me a moment to take care of this, and I'll dive back into the snow and look for somewhere somewhere proper to bury the bag with the goblin in it.
You just bury him under the snow. You don't even dig in the sand. You just leave him there.
The ground is ice. The snow's been here for a while for the ground to be this hard.
After about 10-15 minutes, Al gets up and moves downstairs to the bedding area.
I will be clearing out the snow with the assistance of red blood cell.
Bernadette will be assisting. She's more looking for damage first before figuring out how to move the ship, but she'll start on the outside and then she'll go back inside and check on the inside to see if there's any cracks in the hull, any damage.
The snow is kind of drifted up around the ship. The whole almost bottom deck of the ship is kind of drifted over. And as you're like brushing it away, you're seeing like cracks in not only the bronze casing, but also in between the boards.
I advise you focus on repairs.
Yeah, so this will take time to fix.
Absolutely, but we only have time.
Marlena's a little chilly, so she's gonna go search the boat for warmer clothes.
How them
have
pockets doing for
blankets.
you now?
Huh?
How them pockets doing for you now?
Damn blankets now.
You find
What's wrong with my green screen?
Jesus.
you
What kind of house
find
it is you?
a few like summer outfits, like shorts and some shirts, but nothing for this weather.
Just cut the legs off the shorts and attach them to the other shorts. Make some pants.
Start sewing.
We got plenty of time for you to learn. We ain't leaving anytime soon.
Ow.
Kind of sad that I'm delegating the glorified shovel to being red blood cell, but he's the best one for the job. Just kind of moves through the snow and it just starts melting in him as he moves his way around the boat, try to get it at least level.
And as he pushes through this snow, the wind almost immediately pushes it back. And as he continues spending longer outside in the frigid weather, his movements become slowed.
Oh yeah, he can become an ice elemental just by being in the cold.
And you see him crystallize.
Ah, yeah. Whenever he crystallizes, he takes on a bipedal form. Now he's the humanoid elemental. I'm like, shit. Now he's gonna clean up this.
Zuma finally comes back. He decided to just make like a little sand igloo without an entrance, so like a sand tomb. Not sand, snow. Somewhere, and pack the body in there.
Yeah, you do it.
Little stick on as a marker.
Ooh, I just realized how creepy that would be. He's frozen blood walking around.
Ooh.
I return, Arendelle. What the hell is that?
Red blood cell got cold.
Ah. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, quite frozen.
This is like you just clicked
What the
on.
fuck,
Why did I
Sid?
just disappear?
Whoa!
You just
Special guest!
I became invisible.
you just tapped on his knee and then he reflexively kicks you. This sends you flying.
All of you
It's
see
being weird.
all of you see giant birds flying in the sky circling the boat.
And
You
the
can
flag
easily anyone here want to roll a nature check?
Sure.
No.
24.
They're rocks.
Oh
What
shit.
the hell?
Dun, dun,
They've
dun.
taken on a whitish color, however. Looks like they've adapted to the environment.
Oh god. Damn it. Do we ever get a break?
That does not seem natural for rocks to fly like that, is it?
They're solitary. Normally. Shit.
I
We
would
need
call
cover.
them sedentary.
We need cover now.
Tumba points at the wood line. Perhaps we can take cover in there.
If we can make it, yes.
And, something. Everybody, we're abandoning ship for now.
Merlina starts layering these summer clothes on her body.
Al's not coming upstairs.
We are in danger.
Bernadette was back down in the third area, like starting to start up the forge to try to bring some warmth onto the ship, and here's that.
There are
Has to go.
boulders stalking us.
Get off the boat or you will die.
Time to
Are
go.
there any
Homer.
blankets still on the second level where the cots were?
Okay.
There are.
Okay, she's grabbing a couple of those blankets. She's putting one on as a cape and one on as a skirt.
That's creative. I'll go through the ship, make sure everyone's gone. Is Elle still there?
Yes. But she's also just slowly coming upstairs.
We need to go.
Red blood cell ice form just starts knocking on the ship, trying to incentivize to get the fuck off of it.
Al just
Do we have-
nods after a bit and continues upwards.
Please try not to freeze to death once you have exited the boat.
Yeah, she's carrying a
a kilt, one of the beddings from downstairs, wrapped around her.
Bernadette walks up and sees Marlena. She has summer clothes wrapped around her feet, tied, and a blanket skirt and a cape.
And the clothes you see is everyone of yours wardrobes.
Yeah.
All of your guys' clothes.
All of your everyone here's clothes.
Good
It's a
thinking.
mixture.
I'm already wearing my clothes. What little I have.
Good thing I only have this set.
I'm just improvising some furs.
Good thing I don't need pants.
You see me with the chef hats on.
At the mentioning of that, I just take a slight step to the right.
We have
What?
and our last NPCs are the chef and Keegan,
Yeah.
right? All right, make sure everyone gets off the ship. We'll come back.
What is the marching order as you go down the ship, off the ship?
Somebody's already off the ship, right?
I'm probably gonna be last.
Pumbaa
Are we
will be
s-
leading everybody.
I'll be second to
Pumbaa
last then.
goes first and it disappears in the snow.
Well, Marlena's a little timid now because she jumped down and was freezing, so now she's kind of like waiting for somebody else to jump.
The giant red blood golem is going to offer his hands out to carry some people if they are in need.
As congealed blood reaches out.
It is frozen.
It smells of iron.
Yes, it does. I don't know why, but I just smelled iron when he said that.
I don't know why I thought of steak when he said it.
Wait a minute.
I thought of a cast iron.
Little too rare.
Love it rare.
If you smell iron while it's so there's probably still running from you.
Yeah. And
That's my favorite kind of steak, but still.
I'll is Marlena gonna ride on Red Blood Cell?
Yeah, she looks over at Bernadette like, Bernadette, is this ride safe?
I'm on his shoulder.
It is most likely safe.
It won't kill you
Good
if
enough for
that's what
her.
you're worried about.
That's
Bernadette
fine.
says
If
it's
you keep
okay.
moving, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
I climbed on the hand.
Alright.
If I can lie down somewhere, I'll gotta lie down.
You just turn yourself into a scarf around it.
Burnett looks
Now
around
we-
for Elle.
He's up there and points that L on the neck of the blood golem.
Yeah, I'm still up on as Homer jumps down. I look around. Elle.
She doesn't look at you, but she listens. You see her ears twitch.
We need to go.
Okay.
Are you coming?
Yeah. And she slides off. Jolts a bit, but gets to her feet.
Pumbaa like pats on Bernadette's knee to get her attention. I think L is depressed.
What happened?
I don't know. She got sad that Knot went overboard.
The rocks are starting to descend.
Oh, we should talk about this later, though.
We will find him. Yep, slide down.
Everyone follow me. We are going into the woods to avoid those things. And he points up at the flying rocks. Do not worry. If this is my homeland, then I shall guide us to safety.
You all notice the sails have started to freeze on the ship.
That was fast.
We aren't going anywhere anyway.
It's
They
been
were-
on use.
Well, the sails were down, weren't they? From the
Yeah.
Because the bubble is up. Right?
Yeah, but now they can't. Now they can't be put down.
shit. All right. We should hurry.
Where we go?
Everyone follow me.
And
Orderly
Toomba,
fashion.
roll a intelligence check for me.
Oh no! Not the monk.
It
Everyone
is.
but the monk.
It is Toomba's turn to experience lore.
No.
Oh no!
Fuck, man.
The monk.
Anyone inspiration?
He's too young.
What did you roll?
7.
Man, this feels just like home.
Oh,
Now we know it's not home. Nothing feels like home. That's some bullshit.
If I am where I think we are, I believe I departed 2 miles to the east that way. So then home would be that way. Come, everybody. I know exactly where to bring us.
You all start trekking through this desolate frozen wasteland. I need everyone to roll a survival check.
I'm gonna do it with triple disadvantage.
What the fuck?
Because
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
only
even
get
here.
one.
I'm just absent-minded.
Natural 20!
I got 20.
Triple disadvantage.
Yep. 17.
Eventually,
After you make it through the beach, about 300 meters or so, trucking through this blistering cold wind, knee-high snow. A few times you have lost your footing, all of you, as you've stepped on patches of ice. Maybe you
What's
felt a
that
few
one?
things scurrying past your legs beneath the snow. But as you make it to the woodline, some of you, in particular, Bernadette, your joints feel sluggish. You feel weighed down by the world. You feel cold. Your fingertips are a lot paler than they typically are.
Kumba looks back at them. Bernadette, are you alright? You're looking a little...
Can't say pale.
It is cold here.
Finally,
Right,
my
that took us down. Did it just take us down, or was I riding on it through this time?
it can carry 3 people.
eyes
Everyone,
drift
we are
from the
taking a
floor
break.
to Bernadette, and do I see you like visibly shaken up, cold?
Oh, so she's shivering, yeah.
Okay.
She's trying not to, but she is.
I take the fur that I brought with me and wrap it around your shoulders.
You gain a +1 to survival, Bernadette.
Thank you, Elle.
Just rolled her
We may
shoulders
need
and
to take
says,
a break to warm up. I can make us a campfire.
With what?
There are woods. And I
We're
have magic.
completely surrounded by frozen and wet wood. How are you going to start a fire?
Magic. I'm gonna pick up the nearest stick, and I'm gonna use prestidigitation to light it. Or try to.
Clear the area out first with fire.
"Well, you
As you
can't."
light the stick, you see that these trees are covered in ice, and it reflects your flame as it's pitch black in this wood.
Yeah, Bernadette, you should hold this.
Take-
Marlena,
take it.
she's up in this hand, right? So she's higher up.
Yeah,
So how high would you say I am?
stands about 12-ish feet tall.
I don't know how are you?
Solid thing.
So I'm in the hand or whatever.
No, officers, hi. How are you?
How high are you? I wanna use my ability to my eagle sight and look far to see if I could see anything out in the open or any clear area that we could get to.
A cave, perhaps.
So you're looking out into this darkness.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that.
Someone needs to clip that.
Oh my god.
You could feel the realization.
As roll perception. All of you roll perception.
My
Hi.
passive is 16, but I shall also roll it.
Does my ears
My
count here?
passive is 17. Just want to.
24.
Would this be by ear?
6.
Oh well,
Say dicks.
probably by smell.
Oh, 6.
4. Damn it.
DC is 10.
Oh, yeah, I passed.
God damn it. I'm the one looking at it.
I don't want to know your rolls. If you succeed, hand up.
All right. Well, I succeeded.
Got 2 succeed? 3?
3.
Marlena, as you look off towards the ship, you see nothing. Bernadette, as you're staring at your fingertips, watching as your skin slowly becomes more white and numb as it creeps up your palm. The rest of you see a titanic creature stalking through the woods, beneath its foot crushing trees as you see a massive frost giant lumbering through this wood.
Oh dear, I forgot about them.
Thought about that, huh?
They aren't usually around this area, I don't think. Are they? Is this near where they usually?
As it continues through, you hear the distance of trees falling and the thumps until they're no longer audible.
Marlena's. I don't see anything, guys. There's nothing else going on.
How soon do you think we could get off this island, Captain?
Well, truthfully, I am taking us to my hometown, and you should all know that I may or may not be welcome.
Wonderful.
This is quite a short story, but well, we should keep moving either way. It is
Who did
our
you
best
kill?
chance. I did not kill anyone.
I'm glad I don't get to die alone.
We are not going to die.
That's what you think.
Just gonna look as we're walking. Perhaps you can put some explanation as we continue walking.
Marlena, you see these 2 massive birds land on the deck of your ship.
I don't think we should go back to the ship.
This way?
There's birds over there, and I don't think they're very tiny.
They are very large and would kill us instantly.
Yes, let us keep moving. Bernadette, keep that fire close to you.
Maybe the birds will carry us to safety?
They would kill us.
Well, the best explanation that I can give is that my king is as great in power as he is, has his flaws, and he gets jealous.
Oh no, a jealous king. That's
I
like every monarchy ever.
I was exiled because he believed that I would be smart enough to take over. Not that I wanted to, but my mother convinced him out of killing me and thus simply exiled me instead. And that's really about it.
Your royalty.
Who's leading the pack as you guys are walking through this crystallized forest?
I think Toomba.
Tumba.
Yeah, Toomba's leading.
You start to see crystal spiders crawling along the trees as they blend in with the bark, but their shiny yellow eyes very much remind you of their presence.
No one touched the trees. There are spiders about.
Ooh.
Can I determine maybe how long we have until we get through these woods? Or to where
If
we're going?
you can roll nature to see if you remember the path.
Now, are you survival? Since that's what survival's for, basically.
I'll let you use survival.
Make it the bug, make intelligence checks, you monster. It's just a dumb little boy.
I'm actually good at nature, but I'm better.
He's just a dumb little boy.
Um, let me double check my racial things here. I may roll with advantage on checks made to determine direction, navigate, or to prevent myself from getting lost. Would that apply here?
You believe the path is straightforward. As you continue forward, you come to a base of a mountain, but that now that you're closer, you realize is a glacier. There's a crevice split down the middle. 2 icy walls on each side. The light of the torch flickering in the heavy wind, threatening its extinction, reflects this flame deeper in.
We are at Nomad's Pass, everybody.
I would like to use a little trait. Little trait of my
What's your trait?
Awoken spellbook. I am going to transmute my cantrip, Shadow Sphere, and make it a fire spear.
Oh, you're an Order of Scribes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love those.
Okay. It's now a fire spear.
Give us a little bit of light, a little bit more heat than that tiny little stick.
Thank
Lead
you,
on,
Captain. Of course.
Do you guys go inside the crevice?
As far as I know, isn't that the only way, like, really into the territory, the penguin territory? Like,
He admitted there are penguins!
that we have to go through.
To your knowledge, you passed through a cave to get to the water.
That's through a cave. I'll see. Can I remember where this cave is?
Roll intelligence.
God damn it.
Well, 24 on survival.
I'm tired of walking.
Actually, I get advantage. Let me.
You're being carried.
24.
On intelligence?
That was on survival because it's literally navigating.
Yeah. You think you passed through a similar type cave. You don't remember it being this big, though.
Okay, so you're saying the crevice is like the cave.
Yeah.
Okay. I was picturing like a ravine with like the open top, like a canyon. Okay.
So, this crevasse, does it have a name?
There's Nomad's Pass, if I'm correct, DM.
Who is the...
I was saying, don't give me that look. I'm from this area. I should know.
Then actually...
I have asked you to make it roll intelligence a few times.
I don't need it. It's a survival check. Well, at least by the rules. If you want me to make intelligence, I will.
You're assuming what I'm having you roll for.
Well, oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
God!
This feels just like home.
We're on a completely different island.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure this is it.
Pretty sure, 100% sure.
It's either this or we go back to the ship.
Oh no, I'm not complaining.
What is everyone doing?
All I can say is this feels familiar.
Everyone rolls survival.
Are we all going into this cave?
I'm following Tumba.
As the blistering air is still kissing all of your skin, with the exception of Elle and Toonba.
And me.
Yeah, of course.
No, for you, Arendelle.
Oh?
Your bones are screaming out in pain.
Oh, okay. Funny.
They're almost making a noise.
Y'all just hear a few creaking noises every once in a while.
You hear a voice.
Who?
You.
Oh, fuck, man.
You hear Ribsley.
Ah!
Ribsley is in pain.
The people directly in front of me and behind me could hear me just utter under my breath.
Let's just move forward. The wind will be not as severe in the cave. Now push forward.
You
Am I
push
in
forward
am I still in
into
this hand, or that
crevice.
hand put me down?
If you wanted to get down, all you had to do is hop off.
I don't know if I can go through this wherever we're going through on it.
Yeah,
How tall is this?
12 feet tall.
No, the cave, I mean.
Oh,
You can't tell in this light.
it's pretty large.
As you all go deeper into the cave, it's quite cramped, it's quite cold, but the wind's gone.
Yeah, I'm echoing.
You push through deeper until you come to an ice bridge. An empty black void lies beneath it. A slender sheet of ice suspended by two protruding crystallized pieces of rock is all that gaps the crevice. You do not remember this from your journey, Toomba. You realize now you're not home.
DM, just to confirm, was I able to complete a long rest?
No, you stayed up before you could go to bed.
Yeah.
Would I have gained the benefits of a long rest?
Do elves? Did you meditate?
I'm undead.
You are undead. Yes?
Sweet.
Yeah, the bird
I
is a
love,
little one that
hearing an
actively-
omnipotent echoing voice be concerned about a question that a mere mortal
That
asks.
is a very good question, because it's like, okay, you don't need a long rest, but you need a long rest. So
Yeah, the
really long rest?
only task I was doing that entire time was piloting the vessel. I'd say that's pretty simple and non. Whatever.
Yeah,
the
if
word
you
is
just
I
keep it
was looking
steady. Sure.
for. Yeah, that's all I was doing.
What is everyone
Thanks.
doing?
Thanks for the spell slots, G.
Welcome. Say that, 'cause I got none. I got nothing.
Don't
I
worry, I got
asked you
nothing
if
but
you
us.
wanted to go to bed, but you wanted to be a workaholic.
Yeah.
You would have been
Plus-
workaholic in the fucking game. How dare
To
you?
be fair, I thought I would sleep after.
True, but
Sleep
also
faster.
This is a shy girl campaign.
I know. I should have known better. Did something happen with the survival checks? I'm pretty sure I failed.
You grow colder. Your
Yeah,
hands are completely numb.
I'll walk closer to her with the fire spear as close to her as it can get without actually, burning her.
This might be a problem.
Marlena's just looking in the distance to see what she can see if she sees anything close by that might be happening.
I was just lying down.
You
not-
just see this slender ice bridge and then the continuation of this crevasse ahead.
Toomba is looking at the ice bridge, trying to determine whether it's stable enough.
You all, at this point, realize Toomba is lost.
Toomba,
Toomba, the bridge looks slippery.
we're not where you think we are.
I thought the bridge wasn't here before.
Yes, it was. You just weren't here before.
Arendelle. I look back over at Toomba. We will figure this out. We can shelter in this cave and perhaps tomorrow get back to the ship and see if we can get it repairs done and back in the water.
That ship has been claimed by rock.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
no salvage opportunity.
Marlena gets off the hand so she can go by Bernadette because she sees Bernadette freezing.
But just kind of sits down, still looking at the bridge.
I kind of just
Looking
stand
very-
closer, like in my cape, trying to cape her in.
Looking as worried as a penguin can look.
I'll move towards the side of the bridge and look at it from that angle. Is it thick or is it very thin?
Looks thick. It looks slippery, but looks thick.
Alright.
It's almost mirror-like how reflective and smooth the bridge is.
If I'm gonna take a dagger out, and at the very base of the bridge, I'm gonna see if I can just kind of chip into it, just enough to get a grip.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if I would recommend that, Darendale. You could crack the ice and break the bridge.
With how thick this sheet of ice is, I very highly doubt.
I just realized how out of context everything that everybody just said was.
What are you talking about?
What?
Don't worry about it. You'll know when you're older.
I'm fucking 20. I pay taxes!
Watch that part of the stream back without picture, just listen to the audio, and it takes on a whole new meaning.
Oh jeez.
Oh, well, I can hardly hear the audio.
Let's
I'm
just
fine
rest
with.
for a moment and so I can
So you're
get
gonna take
my
a dagger out to gain a better grip
Yeah.
on the bridge. Yeah, I need a strength check for you to like stab into it.
Is there sides of the bridge or is it only a slit
No.
ice?
Just a smooth path.
That's a
Like-
10.
Yeah, and the dagger chips away at the surface and sticks into the top.
It's not magical, but we can get a grip.
What you doing? El looks up.
Finding a way across.
The sound of the steel piercing the frozen water echoes in the chasm.
Try wiggle knife.
What?
Try nickel knife
Why would he wiggle the knife?
to see if safe, solid.
How much of a crack did this penetration make?
It didn't. It just made a hole
It is very thick.
where you
It's
chipped it away.
We are not going to break it that easily.
Oh, okay. We have knives.
I have one.
Me has 3.
Does anyone have a rope?
50 feet of it.
Tie one into me. I will go across first. And you can all hold on to the rope as you cross.
Very well.
You all start to hear footsteps behind you.
Quickly before whatever that is shows up.
I'm looking
Is there
down away
a
from us.
natural source of light in here aside from the fire sphere?
Nope.
I'd like to sniff them out.
I will, aiming towards the top of the crevasse, throw the sphere. Not hitting anything, just like throwing a glowtorch down the hall.
Down the hall,
Yeah.
as the sphere passes over 2 Arctic owlbears that are making their way down the caves.
Predator come. We need move.
Go.
They turn and look and watch the sphere before like turning back.
Goomba grabs Arendel's rope and ties it around his waist. He
Run.
can go across.
Wait.
Gonna slide on his belly across.
We need rope round.
I'll leave the other end with one of them, but I'll leave the untied end with look at each of you with Marlena. She can hold it, and belly slide across.
Dexterity.
Marlena doesn't know what you're doing at
DC
first, and then she just holds
18.
it. For me or him?
Whoever's sliding across.
Oh yeah, get it.
Double checking something. Let's see.
Good thing someone that's like 10 times your weight is holding the other end of this rope.
We need rope bound around everyone and move across.
One at a time. Too many of us going together. One of us has found the slip and take the rest of us with them.
One slips, rest of us pull them up.
That's not how that works. This ice is very slippery. You will lose your footing, you will fall, and you will die.
Does it look like I lose my footing? And she raises her foot up and presents her claws.
God damn. I mean, what?
Feet.
I was just double checking.
She just stomps her foot back down and just splotches.
He just saw your massively, perfectly sculpted leg. I'm like, God damn, no, what?
Rat leg.
Maybe Elle goes first, and you guys help me hold the rope while Elle goes.
And he goes really well for about 3
seconds
feet before flying off the edge. And also, he passes into the darkness, those of you who don't have dark vision. Or some fancy glasses. They give you dark vision.
120 feet of it. What do I see?
Tumba does. Bernadette does.
Yeah. And I would be wearing them.
Is there anything in the below this that I can see?
It's an empty chasm. It's black.
That's
think of the Spartan pit.
That is
dark.
the big concern.
You don't know how many people have been kicked into here.
Yeah. All right. So, Arendelle has not forgotten about the looming threat of the 2 owlbears that are approaching. He is going to. I have something for this. Which one should I take? Yes. All right. So, he is going to cast Summon Shadow Spawn with the aspect of Fury.
Okay.
So it's he takes the shadows from the deepest corners of this chasm and pulls them together, sculpts them into a hulking behemoth that is fueled by unending rage. Its face, it's very different from the one that you've seen. The one that you saw is spindly. This one is both. He's bulky and buff, so he's both. He is going to make an approach towards where the chasm ends with the hallway, and he's just going to stand there. But if they get within, what's the range? 30 feet of him, let me know, because then he's going to do something interesting.
I'm gonna
within 30 feet.
I'm gonna look between Arendelle and the beast that he's made. This weird one.
It's completely dark inside this hallway now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, all right. Everybody cover your ears. Arendelle's gonna cover his ears.
I don't. I make minor illusion. I just put flames up on his back to make it more imposing.
I can't cover my ears. I'm holding a rope.
It's a little loud, but you're not within 30 feet.
Whoa.
So you're not going to suffer the effect, but it is very loud. He is going to use his once a day ability called Dreadful Scream. Make a wisdom save, please. For both of them owlbear things.
And I'm not closing my ears, so that would probably befall me as well, wouldn't it?
Well, he's more than 30 feet, I think, away from us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
21.
What's my spell save? For both of them?
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh!
The one that's close.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if it's just one.
There's only one that's close.
Oh,
Fuck!
Were they not walking, like, together? I think the intention was Aaron was to try to hit both of them.
I assume that they were walking side by side, or at least.
Gonna try to hit both. This is only affecting one creature currently.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. He can't use it anymore, but still. At least he can buy us a little bit of time if they try to get too close.
What is the effect? What does it do?
Puts them under the frightened effect for a minute.
And did they pass?
Did they? Yes. You just said a natural 20. That succeeds no matter what.
What you all see is an albino T-Rex head come out of the darkness and take a chomp
Behind
out
us,
of
or
the frozen elemental in response to this horrific scream.
it's on the other side
How
of the
much
bridge or
damage
behind
was
us?
that?
Marlena, please pull me up.
48.
48. That took a sizable chunk out of his HP. Eh,
Also,
he's gonna
should we be rolling
retaliate.
initiative?
Fuck. What?
I still don't know what direction this guy is in front of us or behind us.
Behind you.
He's with the owl bears.
You notice this T-Rex. All you can see of it is this head, as it's now piercing down through this cave. Frosted air shooting from its nostrils. Chunks of frozen blood dripping from its jaw. It lets out a horrific wail.
I immediately put up both weapons and just pointed at him.
I look up at the
Before-
T-Rex and I look behind us at the rope that's just disappearing into the cavern. Just
Before the initiative.
What's going on?
Before initiative eventually starts, could Red Blood Cell make a attack against it in retaliation?
Yeah. No, combat's not started.
Oh well, the 1v1.
Make your retaliation.
Wait, so Tumba,
I'll say
you're
you
across-
guys are like looking at Toomba and this just happens, so like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Tumba, you
so-
made it across or no?
No.
You fell, right?
You are currently holding the rope that is.
I'm gonna bring
me.
Tumba back up.
So that is one. His first attack misses, but his second attack is a 23. Is that it?
3? 23 hits.
All right, so one hits, rolling damage. Since I don't have physical 2d8, it's not bad. It's not bad. 13 plus 4, 17. 17 bludgeoning damage. As he just bitch smacks the T-Rex. I will
Help
also
Marlena.
I will also send my Fury Shadow Spawn into the fray. Let's go ahead and make that one's attack. Plus my spell attack modifier. It's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
It's 1d12 plus my spell damage modifier. Y'all need to start moving while I'm doing this, please.
I know. I'm not sure when we're supposed to narrate what we're doing during this.
No! Run!
You can go. Play this like we do Vampire. Tell me what's going on.
Homer's
so
gonna go over and help
that
Marlena pull Toomba up.
Yeah, Toomba. Easily pull him up. He doesn't weigh a lot.
Yeah, and just we need to get across now.
That did 12 necrotic damage.
Okay. Tumba's gonna try this again. He's gonna dig his little talons into the ice and start doing that penguin waddle across.
And I am going to finish my turn over with casting Fireball!
You know what? No, I'm gonna get the real dice.
You cast Fireball in the castle?
Make it. No, I won't cast Fireball in the chasm. I'll cast fucking Shadow Sphere Fire Edition.
No, you can do it.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, you can totally do it.
I'm not doing it. That's a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Right. Roll damage. 7. Oh, well, fuck me then. 1 fire damage. Was a 7. Then it hit the wall, and it said, "Haha, no!"
18 on my dexterity check, saving throw to cross this time. The bridge.
Alright.
That was the DC, right?
He crossed the bridge.
How
This
far is the
next.
bridge?
It's about 30 feet.
It's only 30 feet. Okay. I think Marlena and Homer will hold one side if Toomba can hold the other. Elle, can you get across?
Toomba.
Yeah, I'm in the back by Arendelle,
When you
by the
cross
Arendelle.
the bridge, what do you do? So you're like sliding across the bridge. You're on your tummy, right?
No, this time he did more carefully. He dug in with his talons and started just waddling across. Like
So you waddle across the bridge. What do you do when you get to the other side? It's dark.
he immediately turns around and basically, you know how in tug rope you have the guy on the back who you wrap the rope around their waist. That's basically what he's doing. He's sticking his feet in, and he's holding the rope so that he can catch anyone as they hold onto the rope across the bridge.
And as you turn around to look at your comrades, you feel cold steel touch your neck as you hear, "Don't move."
Okay.
What are you doing on Blizzard's Rest?
That's where
This Druid Grove is under strict watch.
May I allow myself an introduction?
You feel the blade retract, but you hear the drawstrings of 3 or 4 bows in the darkness.
Putting my flippers up, I will turn around to address you as I am the captain of this crew.
We can see this, right? Across the bridge.
You see Toomba
You can probably
do
hear
this.
Toomba talking.
Yeah, you hear Toomba talking. Yeah. But he's talking to darkness.
Everyone be calm. I believe
works.
we have trespassed somewhere, and I will talk to them.
You're telling me to be calm while a giant T-Rex is running at us.
Real quick, guys, I had to get my groceries. Am I on the other side with you guys?
Yeah,
No,
only
not yet.
Toomba made it across, but he's currently being held up by looks like druids.
Okay.
This is a druid grove. I assume that it is their guardian.
I'm still holding the rope then.
Yeah.
So please cease attacking the guardian. I assume that's the guardian, right? He looks back at the darkness.
Well, I need perception rolls if you want to look at that.
He didn't know. He just like asked back. It's like, hey, is that T-Rex yours?
This is your T-Rex.
That is 2 of our scouts, yes.
Okay, so nobody cease attacking the T-Rexes, and we shall do this diplomatically. And still,
Back the fuck off then.
Marlena was looking forward this whole time holding the rope, but she looks back. She goes, "T-Rex?"
Oh, oh, hello there.
There's Bernadette. There's a big, really big puppy behind us.
There is a very big puppy behind us that will have a tendency to bite.
The T-Rex retracts into the darkness. You see the head kind of linger back.
I'll bring my summons to Keel. Bring them back over to me.
Slowly turns around to face whoever's behind him. And he does have his goggles at night, so he can see in darkness.
You see about 5 druids in front of you. Elves and 2 gnoll.
I am Toomba of the Frozen Peaks, son of Atuk, captain of the Renaissance.
What are you doing here? This land has been undisturbed by foreigners for over 300 years.
We are actually not sure how we got here. Our ship crashed out just outside on the beach. We were simply seeking safety from the cold.
They do a slight whistle that echoes across the chamber. And you see a flash of light, followed by the smell of intense, raw, arcane energy, Arendelle. Type of energy you haven't smelt since you took on this form. And what comes out of the cave is no longer a T-Rex. There's 2 individuals.
Black screen.
Yeah, that's just a black square.
We all see them.
That's all you see because you don't have dark vision.
The darkness they're coming out of.
Does Marlena see them at all?
It depends on how close you guys are. If
Still
you're
holding the rope at the.
If they're within 120 feet of me, I can see them.
Yeah, you see 'em.
I'll
Notice
dismiss,
that one elf has 4 sets of ears.
I'll dismiss the shadow spawn, but red blood cell still has a few minutes left in him, so I'm gonna keep him around.
Or 4 ears, not 4 sets. 4 ears.
4 sets of ears.
Looking at me, just kind of very slowly lowers his hands.
Nope.
Waiting for them to respond.
Arendelle,
Yep.
roll a d100.
Rolling a d100.
You casted a spell.
I did cast it.
Oh no.
I casted a spell a while ago.
I forgot.
Okay. 35.
Sim disappears.
Delayed.
Oh, God.
Delayed reaction. Wild magic. Go.
You explode in a cloud of fog.
What?
It's just parked out inventory.
It is now rough terrain crossing the bridge.
Oh, that's good. That means we can't slip off.
Arendelle.
Calm down.
Can I assume that was wild magic?
You know it's wild magic.
Druids. It's a wild magic surge.
Just like Venom.
Did it all the time.
But seeing as the way across the bridge is now rough terrain, could we assume that it's technically easier to cross? Since it wouldn't be slippery.
You can assume whatever you want.
Just gonna look at the 2 that are approaching.
Is it still smooth surface is what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's still a smooth surface. It's now you just can't see your hand in front of your face.
We don't mean.
Oh, it's a fog cloud. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what'd you hear?
I thought that was
What
just
did
a
you
cloud
hear? I'm
I
concerned.
thought that was the cloud of
Fart
smoke
cloud.
that just went like, and then when it
No,
dissipated, the ground around.
You
it
like
was-
made eye contact with these elves. You're like,
I just do a little swat across the back of my head.
That was the steam of anger leaving my ears.
It's made me eat.
And I just boop, right at the back of your head.
We do not mean any harm to anyone here. We are simply a little
Even at the
lost.
fog.
Do you have a way off this goddamn island or not?
Or simply a way to help us repair our ship so we may leave.
we're just a scouting party. Perhaps the answers you seek will be at our village. If you're telling the truth.
Well, we are telling the truth. Honestly, I'd mistaken this place for my own home. Well, until we got.
Then, you grabbed. Marlena, you grabbed any clothing that you could to bundle up and get warm before you left the ship, right?
Yes.
This one's wearing order colors.
We are not of the order.
She's a fish on land. In the middle of a blizzard. She needed clothes. She put on what she could find.
My clothes are not in order, but they are warm and I needed clothes to get off the ship.
It's true.
Also, she's too stupid to be part of the order.
We're still gonna take you under heavy watch.
Charming.
I am heavy.
Yes, you are.
I'm
You,
barbarian.
We're also
What do you-
against the order.
Why is everybody obsessed with my clothes? They're out of order. I get it. There's shirts on my feet and pants on my
The
arms.
order, capital O.
You're wearing the wrong colors for this neighborhood.
Is it assumed all of you go across the bridge?
I mean,
If we're not attacked.
We can make
we
it.
can do so. Yeah, do so safely, and they're
They're still
willing to
holding you
guide
at
us.
bow point, but they're not attacking.
I'll utilize the immovable rod to assist myself and someone else if they need help.
Me not like this.
I don't think any of us like this.
Should we kill them?
No.
Please, no.
We are at a severe disadvantage. They're on their home turf, and they think we're enemies.
They might be able to help us.
Okay.
We will not survive this cold.
If family thinks so, then no, will not.
Don't know how to respond to that. Going to walk away now.
Jumbo will assist in getting people across as well with the rope. Since I'm assisting, you all get advantage.
We're still gonna have to roll to get across.
Yeah, just dexterity.
Would using the rod prevent me from having to make that roll?
Yes.
Alright.
I will travel across with Homer.
I'll hold a hand out to Elle and help her across.
Actually, I'll wait to go last. I'll go after everyone else.
Okay, yeah, she takes your hand. Just being guided. A little absent-minded, but she follows.
So you're all going across. The one that's holding Toonba up looks like this.
Holding him up.
Oh.
They got the knife to the back of my neck.
Oh.
Goddamn snow elves.
I met a snow elf once.
And then I took an arrow to the knee.
How wide is the bridge?
Christmas Corporation.
It's pretty wide. As you start to slip, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
And you get
Me?
advantage because I am assisting. If you're holding onto the
Dexterity.
rope.
Six.
With
Wow.
advantage?
Yes.
God
Wow.
As you slip into the chasm,
I gotta hold her.
Toonba,
Somebody grab me.
dex save.
Am I holding the rope?
Are you?
Do I have the
Yes.
rope still, don't I? Would that come for
Homer.
something? Do I like hook on the guy?
Because we had the rope stretched across like both sides of the bridge, so my thought was that Marlena was like walking, holding the rope. Homer would be on one side, Toonbo would be on the other.
That was my idea too. So,
Yeah, she slipped. She slipped.
Well,
and
anyways.
she's grabbing the rope. So
let's
I'm
call
trying
it
to hold her.
strength, and then let's have Homer roll strength, and then Toonba roll strength, and then anyone else who's holding onto the rope also roll strength, and then I'll add up the totals.
Not
Strength
me though, right? 'Cause
check.
I already fell.
Oh, save.
It'll be safe because it caught you guys all off guard. Say you're able to kind of muscle her up with the strength of all three of you. It put heavy strain on the rope. You don't know if it can take another fall like that.
Sorry. I'll try do better.
DM's calling you fat.
So is Marlena make
She
it
said she
across?
was heavy.
She was heavy.
So is Marlena make it across?
Yeah, all of you make it across.
Oh, phew. That was scary.
And you will all find yourself held at bow point. As
the two rocks fly across the chasm
Oh.
and shapeshift back into their elfish form.
So that was you earlier. Thought it was odd for rocks to be flying together. That would explain it.
Yes. So will you lead us back to your village?
Yes, but precautions must be taken.
Very well. What are they?
You ought to be restrained.
Not a huge fan of being put in chains.
We don't use chains. We use more natural means.
Not a huge fan of vines either.
Pity.
Marlena's pretty strong to be restrained.
I am the captain. I am the captain. I am willing to be restrained in order to ensure the safety of my crew.
As you say that, Elle just puts her gun into her mouth.
What the
I'll
hell
just
are
reach,
you
reach
doing?
over and lower
Bernadette,
it.
please stop her. Thank
Don't
you.
try to stop me, Shmee.
You're threatening your
As-
friends with doing that, and then they all
as-
start doing it.
As they nod at Toonba's self-sacrifice being the self-proclaimed leader, he is bound with thorned vines. The thorns are not against your skin, they're outwards, as to no one can, like, grab them. It seems to be a deterrent.
I'll allow myself to be bound.
And same thing for you.
Marlena looks over at Bernadette and kind of nods like,
We'll be okay, Marlena. You are very strong.
Marlena just holds her arms out.
Same for you.
Maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know.
Okay, Elle just crosses her arms under her chest and just walks forward.
And since you do not voluntarily go restrained, blades are pulled and they guide you along.
She deals
Not
with
making
it.
contact with you.
I have a very bad history with being restrained. I prefer you to point swords at me.
Very well. As the swords are drawn and you two are guided, you all walk through a dark chasm, up hills, and finally out. Before you're back in the blistering cold, before you see an orb of twinkling light off into the distance. As you make your way further in, you notice there are large wooden walls. On the wall, plastered, are thousands of order flags that look like they're burned and ripped. A pathway of fallen order's helmets leads the way up to this encampment.
I am quite
You feel
impressed.
like you're walking through a graveyard.
Seems like we might have just found some unconventional allies.
Me won't kill big octopus.
Not happening.
You are
Bernadette,
not
this
friends.
doesn't feel okay.
I'll see look one through is you do not like the order either.
Like the Order? No. We're everything the Order fights against. We're the exact
Okay.
opposite.
I think you will find that after conversation we are not so different.
Tell it to the boss.
I don't see you as chaos.
The order's quite shit, isn't it?
Hey, fuck the order, eh?
Shit, ain't it?
Hey, fuck the order.
Fuck the order.
As you continue in, you see an Arctic kobold looking on curiously.
Hey, friends! It's been a while since I've seen a kobold.
Is that thing talking us?
That's Squaw.
That squaw?
No, Squaw's dead.
Oh.
And you hear, "No, Peach, they're not friends," as an elf quiets the kobold down.
Wish they
Could've
keep their
swore.
pets leashed.
Maybe you should be
It sounded
leashed.
like them.
I am not a pet.
You could be.
What the fuck?
No, this is not the appropriate time to flirt.
Me
That's
not
what's
flirt.
happening.
Me want power.
Right.
Me want kill octopus.
You're not killing that thing.
She just says, crosses her arms a little more, grumble.
You can't.
As you go in further, they take
No,
you
no,
into a
we're
large ice temple.
Nice.
You
nice.
walk up maybe 100, 200 steps of this glacial temple before going into a frozen throne room.
I was holding out hope there'd be a little bit of heat.
It's beginning to feel familiar.
You keep saying this.
Yet nothing has been as you thought it would be.
So,
Surprising.
this is where we die now, yes?
No.
No,
Not that I have anything to say about it.
I hate waiting.
As
A teenage daughter.
As you approach the ice throne, a man covered in cold steel sits upon the throne, a large sword stuck in the ice next to him. He sits leaning on the throne, awaiting you to approach. The bows are withdrawn from you, and the swords are placed back in their scabbards, and all of you stand at the foot of the steps leading up to this chair.
I will go first. I'll kind of gently step onto the first step just to make sure that's what they want me to actually do, and then just continue up. I will be first.
Who are you?
I am Tumba of the Frozen Wastes, son of Aktuk and captain of the Renaissance.
Aktuk. Your kind hasn't set foot on Blizzard's Rest in over 300 years.
Yes, and I am not here on purpose. Our ship was caught in a tsunami and we crashed here.
Crashed here. How did you even find here?
That is a very good question.
Why are you wearing Order colors?
Because we have been fighting with the Order and we have had to scavenge materials where necessary.
Did you lower yourself to wear their flag?
The safety of my crew has come first, before pride.
You have their flag.
Marlena's wearing.
Just turn to Marlena, and she's wearing every.
That's like a cape is the order flag.
Just, I love order on her chest.
My cape was the blanket, but some of my clothing is the.
Like every souvenir item.
Sorry, what?
We all look at Marlena, kind of like put those two and two together, like, oh.
He withdraws an ice spear from his back and he points at Arendelle.
You attack unprovoked.
We are on edge.
If I see a monster approach, I will take preemptive action. I do not intend to apologize.
Why all of you here? You crashed? What do you want?
Off your island.
How can we trust you?
I don't care if you trust me.
We have given you no reason not to.
You're wearing Order colors. You're the first outsiders here in 300 years. The Order's actively hunting us because we're trying to stop their siege of this world. How stupid do you think the Vanguard is?
Never even heard of you.
Have I? What do I know of them? History check. Maybe.
I'm waiting on you to roll it.
I was waiting for you to say something. You can't just look at me and think I know what you're thinking. 17.
Ooh.
Also, sorry, Dan's starting to get to time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You would know that they are a group of elves and fey creatures that work on stopping the Order and the corruption they're bringing to the world. No one knows where they're from, where they come from.
And they mentioned the cook too, but do I know their relation? How my people know theirs? Huh.
The valiant Vanguard is spoken only in myth in Nomad's Pass.
I'm not sure how we can earn your trust, but I am willing to put myself on the line for them. I have no secrets to hide, and I know that we are not here to harm you. Do whatever you need to ensure that.
If we cut you loose, and you betray us, you will be executed.
Sounds fair.
Finally,
It's like every
death.
other monarch I've ever had a conversation with.
Very well. I accept your terms.
Cut them free.
As they come by and they run their hands over these binds and the thorns retract.
Okay, we're not dead. I get it.
No.
Can we stop?
As much as I'd love to, we need a way off this island.
That's where we'll pick up next week.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Ruby really is becoming our teenage daughter.
I mean,
Who is?
She's all moody and everything.
It's Ella and Marlena for the kids.
I mean, I did give a hint earlier to her voice and what she sounds like, but I mean,
Marlena
nobody has
and Ella
ever
the
asked.
kids. Marlena and Ella the kids. Let's say Toomba is the adoptive father. Bernadette is the motherly aunt, and I am the
Arendelle's
great.
grandpa.
I'm the great grandpa.
Grunkle. Okay.